Quit everything at the same time? That's dangerous.
Well, I was never a drinker. I
okay.
I was a smoker.
I was gonna say cutting everything out at the same time. That's rough.
No, drinking is not my thing.
It's only mine when I can afford it. Unfortunately, it's not all that often, but you know what? Today, I got 3. Again, it's always 3. Always ends in 3. Okay. Does anybody have any loose ends? Anything we want to tie up before we get into this?
I'm ready to make some money. Let's sell these spider parts.
Is Vlad well fed?
Yeah, it's gonna be that easy.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, everything is super easy. I don't know why you guys even think.
Kyle, when you get around to it, can you paste that map of the city that you drew of us? Can you put that in our handouts in Roll20?
I didn't really want to because there's no readily available maps of the city.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then no problem. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that was just for you guys to get a rough estimate of aerial view of the city and how it's laid out, but your characters wouldn't have that available.
Okay, no worries then.
Okay. Even Vlad and Indigo living there don't exactly know the scope of the city. They just know it's really, really fucking big. Okay. Let's see here. All right, let's start the recording. 2, 1. Alright, welcome everybody. Welcome back for episode 3 of The Gray Maze. I'm Kyle. Jeez, I don't know who I am today, but I'll be your DM. And today we got 4 of our outstanding players back with us to tackle some stuff in The Gray Maze. Last episode, everybody got settled in to the Gray Maze. Varmus, the city is actually called Varmus, but everybody calls it the Gray Maze. And they got settled in at Godhand House in Varmus in the district of Fall, which is where all immigrants stay and are kind of limited to unless they are invited and are given purpose in any of the other districts. But the players are in Fall, and they were put to work in the mine, and they got to finally realize that the city streets aren't the only dangerous places in Varmus, in the Gray Maze. They ended up battling a small group of cave fishers, some spider, crab type creatures in Tunnel 4 where they were working, and they made it out nice enough. And they also found through their foreman, their work boss, that they can get some money from all these parts, from all the parts of that they managed to salvage from these cave fishers. And the party is left to discuss how they want to go to the next district over, the district of Gis, which is a sort of a market district amongst all the districts in the Gray Maze. Phil tells them that, he has a contact there. He can't go over there. He can't risk it again. But if they decide they want to take all these parts over to sell to him, he's sure he would take it. The guy owes him a favor. And so he said, give me the day to break all the parts of these creatures down to their sellable elements. And you guys plan out how you want to go about getting all this stuff over to his contact, and which is Arvik, Mr. Arvik Believe, in the city of Gis. I'm sorry, in the district of Gis, and then come back this evening, and I should have all that stuff done for you. So at this point in time, the party departed from the mine. It's mid-afternoon, and they have the rest of the day off with pay. They were paid up front, 10 copper pieces. Yeah, big money. And so yeah, now we're gonna pick up right there. The party had just left the mine site, and they are heading back to Godhand House, and they're trying to figure out how they want to go about getting these materials over to Mr. Arvik believe. And go ahead, everybody. Take your time.
We must go somewhere private. I don't want to discuss this in the open. Too many eyes.
Well, let's head back to those rooms they provided for us. I'm sure that'll be sufficient.
All right, let's go.
Okay. yeah, man. I really need to get some sound effects, a soundboard on this thing. Future developments. I'll put it on the list. Okay.
I think I should mention that Indigo and I might have some followers.
I'm sorry, what?
Don't tell them that. What's wrong with you?
Well, we need their help, don't we?
Followers like fans, like they follow you around and they cheer for you and they support you.
Yeah, but more like angry fans because they want to kill us. But
That
just
doesn't
give me a
sound like
head.
the same thing.
That doesn't seem very nice.
I think it was worth mentioning.
Do you feel our normal accommodations are unsafe at the moment? Should we go somewhere else?
We should. I think we should definitely just keep our senses about us and maybe take some sneaky ways back to the cottage. Or that might be a good idea, though, to go somewhere else as well.
I am bleeding heavily. Probably leaving a trail wherever we go. So, up to you. You might remember that cave creature almost ate me.
I thought you
remember
handled all three of them on your own.
Quiet, Dragonborn.
I remember that you're bleeding.
Yes, thank you, Tree Man. Your
I got to watch
your assistance was most appreciated.
You are very welcome, sir.
In the meantime, though, I am still bleeding quite heavily. So if we're gonna go somewhere, we need to go and clean up after ourselves, and just I need to rest.
Well, if you'd like, I can try and bandage that wound of yours. I'm sure we got some spare cloth sitting around somewhere.
Kyle, do we have spare cloth sitting around somewhere?
Spare cloth isn't going to be a problem if you guys haven't left the job site yet.
I mean, I have a shirt if need be, so I mean...
I just want to make sure we're not leaving a trail, because I'm pretty low on hit points, and I don't want to be leaving a blood trail wherever we're going.
Okay. You're bleeding. Not insanely heavy, but yeah, you got a steady flow. So if you want to do a grab some maybe some rags or something that you had, a lantern wick or something in your pack wrapped in. Yeah, do a medicine check. See if you can bandage that up.
Oh God!
I don't make it worse, but I don't make it better either.
Yeah. So you take out the exact rag that I just mentioned. The rag that you had a lantern wick wrapped in to keep it nice and moist. You wrapped his wound up, and the wrap itself was a little bit moist because of the fuel, and the kerosene type fuel actually stings your wound, Sigurd.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's wrapped, it's still bleeding, and you have a nice sting going on.
Oh, wonderful! So much better.
Why don't you guys go on ahead? We'll catch up with you. I'll take care of this while you guys are making your way.
Sounds good.
All right, and then after people have evacuated, I will look around suspiciously and cast Cure Wounds.
Oh shit.
Fuck it.
Okay. Do a. What would you rather go with? Sleight of hand or stealth on this one? I'd say you can pick either way.
I mean, it's the same. It's the same roll.
It's just vocal and semantics, right? That one doesn't actually do anything crazy. Okay. Yeah.
I'll do sleight of hand.
Okay. You feel as though you kept it pretty quiet. Okay. Now cast your cure wounds roll. Oh.
Can someone refresh my memory on what the die roll is for?
D8 plus your modifier.
All right, thank you very much.
Wisdom, I guess, for rangers.
Bask in all the health.
Hey, it's better than I was.
Okay, so you see, Sigurd, you see the gentleman ranger before you. You see him cast a spell on you, and you feel a little better, and your wound stops bleeding.
Ah, thank you.
And then I kind of raise
poisonous
finger to my lips.
Shh, what? What shish?
He says, I don't think we're supposed to be using magic in this place. Didn't the lady that we met say that was kind of weird?
Oh, yes, sort of, we need to be sort of secretive about our gifts, as it were.
Yeah, so, just keep it under your hat, okay?
You have nothing to fear from me, Ranger.
Let's catch up with the others before they decide to do something stupid.
They probably already have.
Don't scare me like that.
we go catch up.
Okay, so you guys catch up, and is everyone in? Where are we en route to? God Hand House?
I believe that's what they said. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
We're trying to take some back alleys and being somewhat stealthy about it.
Okay. You know the back alleys here better than anyone else. So, Vlad, give me a survival check. Let's see how beautiful of a pattern you can weave your party through. Okay. Very mediocre. Excellent. Good to see. Starting off strong, people. Let's see. Okay, so you take some back alleys, and Lefty, you end up getting stopped by a few people. You're not quite a big public figure here, but a lot of people know who you are because when their relatives die, they come and they see you, and you put on a nice smile, and you let them see their loved ones before you do despicable things to them, and so there's a couple people that stop you along the way and have small conversations with you. You're in a hurry, and you kind of convey that well. But nonetheless, you know how people are. They're pretty persistent about, I know you, and you're pretty cool. It's nice to see you out this way. So, you guys make your way through the city, through that portion of the city. Can everyone roll me a stealth check? Oh, that's right. I wanted to have a calculator.
Me and Reynard as well?
Everybody. Yep.
Well, I was gonna suggest, since we're trying to catch up with everybody, that we not take the back routes and take the most direct route because, we're not.
Yeah,
one of the
I would agree with that.
Oh, okay. So you want to go?
We're just gonna go straight there.
Oh, sure. Okay. So everybody but you two roll a stealth check or a What the hell did I say? Yeah, stealth check.
Stealth check.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it goes from so good to so bad.
That's right. I figure I will do. Okay, so. Wow, that is good though. Let's hope that Indigo can carry it. Okay. Oh my. The kitty has just sees so many things to stare at. But the nat 1 and nat 20 should cancel each other out. So how many was that? 2, 4, 5. Wait a second. Oh. So minus 9. Okay, because one of those was his. Okay, so 2, 4.
Not a great average.
10. So an average of 10. Okay. Kairu, I was gonna say you, but you were. So, Indigo, you are feeling a little paranoid, especially with all these people trying to talk to you and distract you. All you're trying to do is get your you still have your research on you in your pack that you rescued from your old office, and you feel as though like these people are getting in the way of you trying to get your research to somewhere safe. So you're a little paranoid, but in your paranoia, you get that feeling again, as though eyes are on you, as though you're slowed down enough that whoever was following you before was patient enough to wait for you to get out of the mine, and maybe they're still on you.
I turn to Vlad. We're gonna die. I'm gonna die before I even get there from my old age.
Why do you say that?
Can we just go now?
I don't think we should lead them back to where we're sleeping, but I do think we could take care of these guys.
It's too late for that.
You don't think we should try to set a trap for them right here, right now?
Well, we're still missing the other two, and might be time to bring in our boss and let her know what the situation is.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Gentlemen, if you're planning on getting our hands dirty, as it were, I don't know about the others, but I know I would be much more effective if we took a short rest beforehand, before we got down to business, as it were.
Yes, I would have to agree with that as well, for myself.
Roku needs food.
Did you just call yourself Roku?
Yes.
Yes, I did, and just realized it.
I-
Roku.
I need Netflix, please. Maybe some Hulu. Alright, so Roku's hungry. And so you guys, what would you like to do? I mean, are we picking up pace, or are we still trying to be stealthy and fit in? What actions would you like to take?
I tell Vlad very quietly, I think they're already here.
Do you know where exactly?
Indigo with a natural 20. I would say about 20 yards back in the entrance of an alleyway, you see a man with his face wrapped up to the bridge of his nose, and he's sitting there flipping a coin, and he's looking out of the corner of his eye. Yeah, pish posh. He's looking out of the corner of his eye at you. I mean, he's staring straight forward, but you see his head tilt a little bit, so he looks at you and he looks away. And this whole time, your guys are conversing, trying to figure out what you're doing. He's just kind of doing nothing but flipping a coin. And all you see is eyes.
I slowly scan and stop on his eyes, and my eye twitches. Too late! Too late! And I point at the man who's staring.
Okay. As soon as he sees you point at him, he ducks back into the alley.
I think we're gonna have to follow him.
We can flee. I mean, I didn't get this old because I started chasing people.
I don't think we're gonna be able to escape them, but we can try.
Indigo looks at the others. It's up to you if you want to go with us or not. There will be trouble ahead.
Okay. The other three? Any comment?
I really do want that rest first, though, because then I would get all my stuff back. It would be so glorious. But if there's no other way around it, let's go, I guess. Why not?
Okay. All right. So you guys backtrack about 20 yards or so and go down a dark alley. And you look down and you see that 60 feet into the alley is a crossroads. Another 60 feet after that is another crossroads. No person.
I don't like this.
Kind of dimly lit. It's not real dark because it's still mid-afternoon. But it's shadowy.
If you don't like it, then let's just go back.
Yeah, I'm not liking it either. I don't want to fall into one of their traps. I'd rather them fall into one of our traps. But I don't think we're gonna be able to get good rest knowing these guys are following us. But we should definitely meet up with the other two. Maybe we can intersect them before we actually get to our cabin.
Vlad, roll an intelligence check. Just straight intelligence modifier.
Feeling quite smart today.
Wow. Okay. You do remember there is that classic, very rather small tunnel that you used to evade the Nullright Syndicate not too long ago. Well, last night. It's not too far from here. There's a small, almost like a drainage tunnel that was abandoned. They found a better drainage system, and it's a small drainage tunnel running. It runs right underneath I don't want to call it apartment complex, but a crammed living area.
Yes, I do remember that. Follow me, guys. I think I have a way.
And while we're following Vlad, I'm gonna update the other three that are with us. Is it 3 or 2?
2.
Yeah.
The other 2 that are with us on what had happened at my workspace.
And I'll update them on what happened when I was en route to collect a body for the morgue.
Okay.
But I won't give them, obviously, the real details on what I was actually doing.
Okay. Prior wise choice. Okay. Okay, so Kairu and Tarhoon. Yeah, they let you in on what's been going on. They're being now, Indigo, did you tell them that you're using magic? Is that why they're after you? Or are you telling them that's why they're after you?
Yes, everyone knows gnomes have a specialty in knickknacks and illusions.
I mean, it's probably, it's probably not that big a deal, because all you guys are from, or most or all of you guys are from Endara, where magic is pretty readily used. So it's not, to have these immigrants come in and see you using magic, it's probably not that big a deal to them, because where they're coming from, it's not a big deal. So yeah, you could probably be rest assured they're not going to flip out for you saying you're a magic user.
But I do remind them that magic is not allowed in the Grey Maze.
Is that reason enough for them to hunt you down and kill you? That seems kind of extreme. They're not a member of something, are they? Who are you? Who's chasing you?
They
I
call
have no
themselves.
idea.
I tell them that they call themselves the Null Right Syndicate, and that's what they do. They enforce the laws of magic. They really don't like magic users.
Oh, good. So we're fighting the cops now.
Well, I
Kairu
don't know if
has
they're
a
the
question.
cops, but
Oh, good. That makes things easier.
Do
Cup
they
and political power.
do they
We can just
find
kill them instead.
do they find strong religion bad?
not that I know of.
Indigo just shrugs. The only religion I know is dead religion. Pitch posh.
Okay, you zany kids, let's push you through the tunnel. I need all four of you, to roll a survival check. This tunnel's pretty good. Do it with advantage. This tunnel is pretty prime deal as far as its positioning and it's where it's going to lead you to. So let's see. Holy moly! All right. Okay, that's actually not too bad, despite what it looks like. Okay, so you guys come out the other end of the tunnel. Vlad, you're leading the pack, and you guys pop out. You smell a little funky. I mean, it gets damp down in there. Rain collects down in there, but there's no actual sewage or anything going through it. You guys pop out the other side. You're still on a side street. You're like one street over from the main street, and you're still on a side street. But yeah, you've made it about essentially 2 blocks over from where you were, and you're kind of in a little alcove, so no one can see you from the outside except from directly in front of you.
All right. And do we see the other two, or?
No, not right now. They took the main road back, so you're like one street over, 1 block over. But you don't know where they're at, so.
Okay.
But you do know you've gotten a little closer, and you're not in the direct line of sight from where you were not too long ago. So that's going to take them a little bit of time to figure out where you went.
All right. Well, let's make our way over to the cottage.
Okay. Roll a... Vlad, roll a stealth check. Do this for the whole group. Wow. Very nice. Okay, so you guys inconspicuously walk through and then over to the main road to cut your distance as short as possible. And you guys see the other two up ahead of you, about 30 yards, when you come out onto the main
road. Do we see anyone suspicious around us?
Do a perception check.
Maybe someone that's a little more perceptive than me? Or...
I mean, you're looking.
Alright.
You're allowed to look. Yeah, you don't really notice anybody. Nobody out of the norm. I mean, there's people outside of their houses, but...
And I turn and ask Indigo if he sees that individual that we saw earlier, or does he feel like we're safe to enter the cottage?
Indigo, you want to roll a perception check as well?
He scans around.
Oh, shit.
Okay, it's a... Man, that sun. I don't know. For some reason, you keep staring at it, and it hurts your eyes. Strange. Not real bad. Just for some reason, looking up and around, yeah, don't really see anything. But the sun's bright and gray.
This sun is really bright. We came through that dark area. I can't see a damn thing.
We'll have to take our chances then.
Okay, so you guys catch up to the other two?
Yep.
Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, you guys are all together. Boom. You're heading back to God Hand House. Let's see. Let's have all 6 of you roll 1 more survival check.
We're going back to Godhand House or to the cottage?
That is, I mean, God Hand House. It's all built on that spire, so.
Oh, okay.
Associated with the same thing. So yeah, you guys as cottage, but
High
You
rolls.
said all 6 of us?
Yep, all 6 of you. Woo! Well, at least it's not natural. All right.
Indigo clutches to his paperwork very tightly.
Waiting for the. Okay. You guys get a general feeling that you don't really see anybody as you look around. Nobody of any suspicious nature, anyway. And you guys go to the base of the spire. There's God Hand House in front of you, and to the right is the walkway that goes up the spire to lead you to your cottage. Going up? Yep, okay.
Yes.
So you guys go to your cottage, you go inside. Boom. What are we doing?
Well, Indigo will update Reynard and is it Sigurd? Sigurd. So Indigo lets you in on what's going on and what's making me so nervous.
Let them follow you? Really?
I did not let them follow us.
Well, one of your party had. How else would they have found you so easily?
He starts eyeing the other people cautiously.
Okay.
Look, I've got my own things I'm looking for in this city. Watching you get iced by a bunch of randos ain't one of them.
So what do you want to do about these ne'er-do-wells?
Well, I feel like we could probably kill 2 birds with 1 stone tonight. There's still daylight out now, so I don't think they'll make any moves during the day. We could probably rest. Also, I don't think I think we lost them. I took kind of a sneaky tunnel. I took these guys through a sneaky tunnel, so hopefully they didn't find our place of rest.
Wait, so you're being followed right now by people? Is it like a cult that hates magic? Is that why they're after him?
Yes. And I might have, I mean, they might think that I killed a friend of theirs or something, but, I mean, I definitely didn't do that, but...
You didn't tell me this before.
Can I insight check that statement?
Sure. Yeah, roll an insight check. Ooh, that's pretty good, Vlad.
Did you kill that guy?
Well, I mean, he was already...
You can roll against it.
Alright.
Roll
What do I roll?
If you're lying, roll deception. If it's truthful, roll persuasion.
Well, actually, I'm not sure exactly. Did I? I'm asking, Kyle, did I actually kill this guy?
You're not sure. All they said was a noble came down here where he shouldn't have been, and he went missing. So you take you take
So
you
I
ta-
probably didn't kill him then.
you take somebody almost every night.
Well, only bad guys.
Yeah, but what defines a bad guy?
Well, you know,
I mean,
bad guy.
the guy you just attacked really wasn't a bad guy. You just thought he looked like one.
He was actually a father of 3 on his way home from his 3rd job.
Just working at 9 to 5. There he goes. Dead.
Well, alright, well, I think I'm telling the truth. I don't think I killed this guy. So, let's, so what do I roll for that?
Persuasion.
Persuasion. Ooh, I should be good at that. Oh, if I had advantage.
Yeah, if you had advantage, you would have been top notch. Sigurd, he it sounds like he's at least trying to tell the truth. But, yeah, you know, he looks a little wily in his ways, so it's hard to tell whether he's telling the truth or not. But
Okay, he may have killed someone.
Maybe.
Okay.
At least he believes he killed someone. Or he didn't kill someone. Sorry. But he didn't have a whole great lot of conviction. Horrible English, but yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I may have killed someone. You never know.
I don't kill anybody. They're already dead.
What is wrong with you people?
Where do we start?
I'm a tree.
Hardwood, heartthrob.
Well, anyways, I think, well, we can discuss our plans now or after we rest, but we have to, A, take care of this annoying syndicate that has been stalking us, and B, figure out how we're going to get over to Gis for this transaction. So, should we rest and sleep on it and see if we can come up with some ideas, or should we discuss it now?
Kyle, we can short rest while sitting and talking, right?
Yep. 1 hour.
Okay, yeah, let's just all pull up a chair and figure out a plan.
Up squat.
Now, does a short rest won't help us get our spells back, though? I think.
Well, not you.
Okay.
It'll help me get back everything. It'll help Tarhun get back everything.
Yep, because I am also a champion fighter.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. Nothing else. Just a champion fighter.
I have a breath weapon. Didn't you see it in the mine?
Well, I guess
I have a breath
need
weapon.
my smite, anyways.
Well, we need to figure out whether we're going to make this journey tonight or if we need to get something that's going to take a day or so. So we need a plan. We need some sort of plan. I don't know anything about this city. I don't know how to pass between districts. I don't even know where we're going, really.
We need a chit for guests to authorize travel if we want to go legit travel through the gate. Or if we don't do that, we have to find some sneaky way in that people don't see us travel. But chits will let us travel between the gates.
Do we need a chit for each of us, or just one for all of us?
Oh.
The way Phil described it to you, it's a chit per person. That person has to have the chit on them.
Okay.
You can get
and then probably something else saying what we're carrying over.
True. If you can give me a copy of a chit, I can forge them, or at least I can attempt to forge them for the rest of us. something to know what they're supposed to look like.
Either that, or we go over or under the wall.
Correct.
I turn to Indigo and ask him if by chance he has any chits that he might have found on one of the corpses that we brought in.
Ooh, that is a great idea. Ooh. Indigo.
About it.
Oh, Indigo, roll a straight intelligence check. You do remember there are 2 chits in your not in your office, in the morgue. There is a desk down at the entrance of the morgue. When you go down the staircase, there's a desk before to keep paperwork and stuff, so that everybody knows each individual that's stored down there. With all the shit. But you know that there in your locked desk drawer, there is 2 chits. One is for Gis. The other one you don't remember what district it's for. Just that you found on bodies. Typically, most people in Fall don't have chits to Gis, unless you're a trader, or some otherwise specified business to be done.
Yes, I have a chip for Gis, but it's back.
That whole display was very unsettling. Do you do this a lot? Vlad, does he do this a lot?
He shoots Sigurd a look. What are you talking about? Do what a lot? And his eye twitches.
He's all right. Don't mind him. Now, is there? Are we able to travel to Gis at night, or?
You know that chits are honored 24 hours a day.
Okay.
Should you have them, but you have. He's telling you he has 1 chit. That covers 1 person.
And you're missing the point. It's back in my office at the morgue or the mortuary?
Pretty much both.
Yeah. At the morgue. And I'm sure it's going to be watched.
This place, you said it was ransacked. Is that right?
That is correct.
That's exactly what I'm hoping, actually. And that's why I feel like we should wait till night till we go there.
You want to be seen going in.
Like I said, I feel like we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Set a trap for the syndicate, grab the chit, make duplicates or forgeries, and then make our way to Gis.
How powerful do you think this syndicate is?
Not as powerful as us.
No, not physically. I mean, do you think they would have chits of their own?
Ooh. I do. Actually, that is a possibility. Now that you mention it.
Indigo, Vlad, Softstone sent out to other parts of the city. You know?
I'm sorry, what was that?
How often are shipments of Softstone sent from Fallen to Gis?
Well, we usually don't work the mines. I'm not really sure.
Gotcha. Because we could pretend to be a shipment of Softstone, the wall, and we could hide the parts in that.
Ooh, I like it.
Yes. I know someone we can ask.
Vlad, Indigo, you guys both know that there are no fall chits, by the way. You don't need a chit to go into fall because it's the lowest rung on the ladder.
That makes it easier. Yeah, I share that information with the group.
What about to get back in?
Yes. Getting back to
Chipmunk is
Fall will
right.
be much easier.
Well, I mean, well, they don't need one to get here. Don't they need one to get back?
They would.
If that's where they're from, then yes.
Just bring to the syndicate.
Right. Yes. If that's where the syndicate's from, then yes.
They might
that's-
have a passage. They might have something under the walls.
That's true.
I have often found that if you want someone to talk, you start by cutting off very small pieces of them very slowly, and it loosens their tongue.
I like him.
Really? Because I've always started conversations with, "Hi."
Well, I mean, you start with that, but I guess I'm not being precise. If their mouth seems to not be working very well, that's when you start taking off small pieces.
Or buying them drinks.
Kairu has a firm belief that you have done this a few times. Have
Only
they all
when-
entered well?
For me,
Kyle, is the mine itself anywhere near the wall?
No. The
Okay.
mine, I guess if you'd scroll up in the Discord,
Way too far.
yeah, I was gonna say, Vlad reposted it, but yeah, it's kind of in the middle on the right side. The wall
Okay,
that you
that's
guys
fine.
need is directly to the north, the whole way.
Just checking all our options.
Now, do we know if there are shipments of Southstone to Fall? Is that a
the
thing?
falls where it's mined.
I
and
mean,
then-
I guess.
Well,
yeah,
Philip said that they mine it for the rest of the city, and there's only 2 exits out of Fall. One is into Gis, and one is into a null district, and then one is into the wastes. So
Okay.
unless they're going through the empty district, they're probably going through Gis.
Okay.
Kairu thinks that he should assign us to take shipment. The miner guy.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Not a bad idea.
He should sign us since we did good job in mine. And we have mighty fine leader to teach us the ways of mining the stone.
Of course, yes.
There you go.
Sigurd does Tarhun does a really sarcastic bow. Yes, the mighty miner, slayer of cave fishers, teacher of the axe that picks.
You saw nothing in that mine, Dragonborn. You were blind as a bat.
Randy
Yeah.
tries to flirt really hard.
Walking around blowing nonsense out of your mouth.
I was blind the whole time. That is true, because I cannot see in the dark. That is preposterous.
Rainier,
We can talk to
really hard.
Philip. We can talk to Philip and see when the next shipment is, whether they can hide the creatures inside that shipment, and whether he can. I don't know if Philip is the one who gives, if he has access to give us chits to cross. If he chooses the team that takes the stone across, that might be someone else.
Perhaps he can put good word in for us.
It's possible. So apparently we need to do 2 things tonight. We need to go talk to Philip and see about the goods, and we need to go to the morgue and see about the trap.
You see Indigo's face sadden when you say the morgue, since he knows it's been destroyed.
Don't worry, small man. We will take revenge upon those who did this to you.
Thank you.
Or we can find new place to put your toys.
Oh yeah, definitely that. I don't suppose there are any back doors or secret entrances to the morgue that could get the majority of us in, and then you walk in alone and seen, so that your assailants will follow you and we could just surprise them.
Kyle, would the downstairs have like a tunnel that leads to it?
No.
Where they keep the bodies?
Nope. No, downstairs is pretty much just a hole in the ground that was expanded to fit more bodies, but there's no tunnel. They just keep digging. They just keep periodically digging once it fills up.
Got it. No other way in.
It's a morgue / cemetery.
Oh well, guess we just take the direct approach.
Well, we could hide across the way while Indigo goes into the morgue and leads them into our trap.
Wait for them to follow him in and then attack them from behind.
Or maybe it's better if I lead them in. Just in case.
You do seem a bit more sturdy than the gnome. Because he's of such high intellect, one must choose, and he's clearly focused on the finer arts of manipulating the world around him, rather than brute force.
Kyru thinks both of you should go into morgue. And you should carry bucket and broom like you're going to clean the place.
I like it.
Oh yes, a cleaning team. I like her. She has great ideas.
So should we do this during the day or should we do this at night?
When do you think they'd be most likely to come after you?
They seem like they're ready at any moment because they tracked me at night and they've been tracking us during the day as well.
Then you should go in during the day. That way we can deal with it. And then if Philip has a way to get us across tonight, we can take that approach without having to worry.
Yes.
That, and it's harder to chase us to try killing us when there are people walking around.
And then it's settled. I am going to roll a hit die to try to get some hit points back.
Yeah, once we conclude our short rest, I'm going to be rolling a bunch of those.
Okay. Yep. Everybody, do your finagling for your short rest.
So I was tracking all of my hit points on my token, so I have no idea where I'm at.
Okay. Wow. And your token's been archived.
Jesus!
Negative 12.
Wow. Good job, Sigurd.
Hey. Okay.
Well, because I know Vlad healed me up quite a bit before the end there.
I think I
Two?
used up all my healing touch on you, lay of hands on, which was
Oh, that's not what I need. Let me take a
my
look.
level. So 20. I healed up 25 points to you, and you're at 1 hit point when I healed you. So you should have 26.
Sweet, thank you. Gained some at the end, so
I can tell you here in a sec. Hold on, I'm pulling last session.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You had 27. As long as you kept track of it on the token, which I encourage everybody to do. I know some people don't really care for the token, but I encourage you all because it can all be brought back. So, yep, you had 27 hit points at the end of last session.
Perfect. Oh, well, actually I should have had... Yeah, that's fine. I'll just stay at 27.
Okay, I'm going to re-archive this. Does anybody need anything from their token from last session?
No. And while they're resting and doing their thing, I'm going to secure my paperwork in the room that me and Vlad share.
Okay. Oh, you all have your own rooms. They're small, but you all have your own. You have your own room.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood.
Sigurd, you had the worst luck with hit dice.
That was incredible. I mean, I don't even understand.
I guess I'll use one more.
Like, statistically, how does that even happen?
I mean, statistically, how did I roll 3 natural ones on my attacks last session?
I mean, you're not wrong either.
So, Thomas, to just rub it in, I did a physical, like real world session last night, and I had 7 natural 20s over the course of a couple hours.
Oh, you
So
fuck yourself.
I stole them all from you.
Yeah.
And this is why I hate people.
People are the worst.
That deserves a collective pish posh.
Blanket pish posh.
All 4 of my hit dice, and I'm still not back up to my full hit points.
Okay, so short rest is over.
I can't pull up my calculator.
Short rest is over. Everybody do all your changes. Okay, you guys have your conversation. You've chilled out. Nice. Easy area. What would you like to do next?
I think Indigo and I should walk out in the open on the main strip, while the others walk parallel on one of the side roads.
Well, that seems really obvious. Is there across the street or wherever from the morgue, is there like a tavern or anything like that?
Okay, so I'm going to pull you guys. Since you've already walked through this town, I'm going to pull you guys over here, and I'm going to give you a very, very rough sketch of what you've seen so far, what given information. So this blue square right here will represent Godhand House. Okay, this yellow square will represent the mine. Okay. This gray line, that's not working at all. Stand by. There we go. This gray line is essentially the wall that you guys need to go, the wall into Gis. And there is one gate right here. And the road that you guys normally travel well, let's look at the morgue. Let's go for the morgue. Let's go up right. That's not what I wanted at all. Shapes, colors. Excellent little colors. Okay, so that's essentially the main road that leads to and fro. And over here, let's make a little side streets. Over in here with a bunch of little houses and shit. Same thing with down here. Side streets, buildings, houses. It's mostly residential. In fall, it's mostly residential. There's a couple places, a couple tavern type places. And there's like 3 shops, I think. Vlad and Indigo probably would have mentioned if anybody said anything about the shops. They're pretty dumpy. Oop. And don't really have much of anything
Dumpiest.
much of anything as far as armor or weapons are concerned. But
is there a restaurant or tavern near the morgue, somewhere that we could see the entrance?
You probably can't see it. Let's do taverns. I'll lay out both of them for you. Pretty sure I remember where they are. So
Yeah, because when I like to eat, I like to stare at the place where dead bodies are.
I mean, you probably do.
Oh, damn. That's so right. There's where the 2 taverns are. The green. I would guess that's not in eyesight, but not far from it. Because there's not a whole lot obstructing the main road.
Face it, you just want to drink in a tavern.
I really do. It's been a long day.
Kyle, I missed the quote-unquote legend for this map. The blue square and the turquoise square, what?
Blue square is Godhand House / the spire that you're on right now.
Okay.
And turquoise squares is the mortuary / morgue.
And then there's a gray gate, which I'm guessing leads to nowhere, and the yellow gate is guess?
No, the yellow gate is the mine, and the gray gate is Gis. Along with the gray wall, the stone wall.
Alright. Thank you for that. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Bish bosh.
So.
Alright, if we're gonna do this cleverly, I guess, I suggest we all go out in groups of 2. Myself and Reynard, Kiru and Tarhoon, and then you 2 go into the morgue, and we will try and watch and see if anyone follows you in.
Do you have any cloaks?
No.
Because trying to disguise the fact that I'm a dragonborn, if they already know who we are, might help. But that also might make us look more suspicious in the middle of the day.
I'm not for a
can't help
direct
with that.
approach. Just everyone come with me to the morgue.
You think they're still going to attack us in the morgue if all of us are there together? I thought the point was to trap them and kill them.
I like your plan. Sigurd.
Sweet, let's go then. Get this show
What
on the road.
happens if we pretend to be dead bodies that you take to morgue?
Ooh. Another good idea. Well, the morgue is out of commission right now, though.
Correct.
Yes, but you could be going back to clean it up so that it can be recommissioned. Isn't that the only place bodies are stored right now?
I believe so.
It will take a lot of effort to get the wagons available for that.
So maybe not all of us, maybe some of us are dead bodies and the other ones are cleanup crew. They might get suspicious if we all go, but if only half of us are going and the other half are dead bodies, they might be more willing to try to go. It's easy to attack 2 things or maybe 3 things than it is to attack 6.
I'm going to very sarcastically say, okay, Indigo and Vlad go inside. Then Kiru walk in front of the morgue and pretend to have a heart attack and just fall down and go, ah! And then Tarhoon, you run up and go, oh no, she's dead. And then they'll run out and you'll take her dead body inside and then they'll come and attack you. It'll be fine.
Cats have 9 lives. Fool.
But cats are not good performance makers.
Okay, the Dragonborn dies. You find his body.
What if we kill her for real, but only for a little bit? And then it'll be a convincing performance.
I do not like this idea.
Well, of course not. You're the one dying. I don't expect you to like it.
Why don't you die sometimes?
Later.
At the end, you will all die.
So what are we doing?
Is it just me or is the gnome creepy?
So creepy.
Tarhoon is shaking his head yes, but he's like, no! The gnome is perfectly normal in every way. I admire his tenacity. And I certainly hope that he'll always have plenty of things to work with, and never need me.
About what time of day is it right now?
Right now, so you guys got done with your rest and everything. You're looking at like 4:30 in the afternoon.
It does remind me that we only have 2.5 hours till void hours.
Do we need to be in our homes for void hours or just indoors?
I believe indoors.
So we could all be inside the morgue and we would be okay.
Yes.
Alright, let's lay this trap then.
The morgue is
Alright.
not suitable for us to stay there.
Well, void hours are only for 2 hours.
1 hour. 2 times.
1 hour. Oh, 7 to 8, and then. Hold on.
The morgue is suitable for 1 hour. Yeah.
It was from 7 to 8, and then 9 to 10. Is that correct?
Yes. Yep. Well, wait. You might want to check. Go into Vormis and go into your handouts. I think you're reading the wrong thing. You're reading what I sent you today, which is about something different.
Oh, right. 11 p.m. till 1 a.m.
In this district?
in fall.
No,
Don't even try.
the
We
void.
have plenty of time then.
The void hours are 11 p.m. and 1 a.m., which means 11 to
For
12.
1 hour.
11 to 12 and 1 to 2. In this district, it varies.
Oh,
Every district is different.
right. That's what I meant.
Plenty of time then.
Good. So, which plan were we going with again?
I don't know.
I like the groups of two. Indigo and I lead in the front, and then you guys casually. Actually, two maybe lead the way and kind of pass the morgue while we go in, and then you guys kind of like maybe go into one of the shops, and while the two lag behind and go into a different shop maybe. But keeping an eye on the on the morgue.
I would be much more effective if I could get a better weapon. Just as a note.
Well, I think we probably all feel that way, or I do it as well.
Reynard motions to his dagger and short stick, and is like, yeah, I think we all feel the same way.
You're a tree, Reynard. We're not worried about you.
That's right. So I'm assuming
Still, I have a dagger and a stick.
you put the stick and dagger combo back together, or are you keeping them separate for now?
I keep them separate when I'm just walking around, but like when I that was
It was Echo. I was checking him. I was checking what's it called? Twitch. I was checking Twitch to see if it was still running right, and it echoed your stick.
I've come from the future.
No, when I'm walking around town just casually, I have it separate, but yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So what are we doing, guys? Are we doing the 2 by 2 by 2 by 2?
Yes.
By 2?
Yes.
Reynard, why don't you come with me and maybe we can swing by the mine again as if we were going back for another shift or to check on something. See if I can pick up a pick. And then we head up towards the morgue area.
Very well. Sounds like a plan.
The other two go do I don't care what.
Drink!
Pretend to die.
Come along, cat friend, you drink, don't you?
That was the nicest way of saying go screw yourselves that I've ever heard.
What is drinking?
Oh, you're going to like this, Come on. Let me show you.
Okay.
Towards the morgue, and look if there's a tavern or something nearby.
Reynard watches them walk off going, I don't know how this is going to end, but I'm kind of morbidly curious.
Okay, yeah. And where are we at? You guys are still back there? Okay. Yes, as you can see right here, there is a there is a tavern on the way to the morgue. So,
That's where we're headed.
okay. So, how are you guys doing this? Are you spacing the couples at a certain increment, or are you all traveling together and then just breaking off as destinations arrive? How would you like to do that?
Spacing.
Okay, so who's going first?
Probably
The drunkies!
Sigurd and Reynard.
Very well.
Yeah, we'll go first.
Okay.
They have the longest to walk anyway.
Okay. So you guys take off and you get out on the main street. You guys pass where the mortuary is. The mortuary isn't like right off to the side of the road. You actually can't see it from the main road. But both of you two roll me a perception check, please. Ooh, shit. Wow, that's good. Okay.
What do you see, Tree Man?
You guys both see a trio of grown adults playing hacky sack with some kind of fleshy-looking ball across the road. It would be right here on your map, so right about there. As you guys are making the turn to get onto the road that the mine is on. Well, let me give you one more square here. Okay, this square right here, that's where work lines are. Okay, so as you guys round this corner right here and head down towards the mine, you see three guys amongst other people. I mean, let's see anything that sticks out to you, I should say. Three guys playing hacky sack.
Sigurd, do you see that?
And they're
that travesty to humanity right there?
And they're giggling.
Those grown men kicking a small ball around, giggling like idiots? Yes,
Yeah,
I see
that. Yeah, that. Does that ball look strange to you?
It does.
Is this one of those that's none of my business situations and we keep walking, or do you want to investigate?
I'm not sure yet. Let's take a note of their faces. Let's drop to the mine and then head back and see if they're still here.
That sounds like a plan. I don't want any more of a brain aneurysm than I already have.
I'm not familiar with this place. I don't know what kind of weird things people do here. So let's try to keep an open mind, but we'll keep an eye on them.
Good idea. Good idea. And I guess we'll continue to the mine.
Okay. And you guys continue down to the road to the mine. You look over your shoulder. At any point, you see the gentleman still playing hacky sack. Just having a good old time with it. Okay, who's next? The next two.
Indigo and I.
Okay. So you guys make your way down Main Street. Guys, roll me a perception check, both of you, please. Oh yeah, you're gonna top it. Yeah, one's the same. Okay, Vlad. You notice right here, about 20 or 25 feet away from the road that you're walking down, up on a stoop, there are 3 gentlemen tossing around a hacky sack made of skin. Some sort of fleshy substance. They're sitting on a stoop, throwing it around and giggling. Other than that, I mean, you see the normal, some old ladies out walking around, some guys coming back from work, couple drunkards as you pass the bar. Everything looks normal. You guys just don't recognize them. You've never seen them on your way to the morgue or mortuary before. But yeah, they're dressed in commoner clothing.
Yeah, so I pointed out to Indigo, and I'm like, what the heck? What do you make of that, man?
I'm squinting my eyes. The hell are you looking at?
Never really seen this before on our way to work, have you?
What, the drunk?
No, those guys up there, kicking around that ball.
Yeah, they're sitting down,
Oh.
throwing it on a set of steps at this point.
Can I
Yeah.
try to identify what the ball is?
Roll a... Actually, from right here, you can't really see.
It looks a little fleshy, though.
Yeah, it looks like pinkish tan ball.
Oh, no, that's weird.
You guys gotta keep rolling?
Yeah, we just keep on going.
Okay. You guys roll up to the mortuary. Okay. Kairu and Tarhoon. You guys are both heading to the tavern that you saw on the main road? Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Can you both roll me a perception check, please? Wow. Okay. Okay. Everything looks pretty normal as you guys walk to the tavern, and you get in there. And the tavern is called the Fizzing Stone, as per the sign outside. And you guys walk in. And which one is this? Okay. You guys walk in, and it's very small and basic. You walk in, there's 4 tables, and on the other side of those tables is a bar, and then that's it.
I am now realizing that perhaps taking Kairu to a bar when she's never drank before, right before we're going to get into a fight, was not the best idea. So I'm trying to forgot that I was that I was going to show her what this was all like. And I'm like, see, this is the tavern, and here you watch the people and see the interesting things they do. It is like a show that you don't have to pay for, but you don't get to interact with them. You just watch them, just observe.
You lying sack of shit.
Kairu finds this very boring.
Kairu, roll a perception check with advantage, please. You can go ahead. You can go ahead, Tarhoon. You're saying something.
No.
Oof. Okay.
Oh, I wasn't supposed to roll.
Oh yeah, no, that was her. Okay.
Okay.
Kairu, ooh, 10, good. 15, good. Even better. Kairu, you notice a small furry creature climbing behind the bartender along the bar. From out here, with the light shining in and everything, you can see it. It's kind of dim in there, but you can see something furry moving behind him on the bar.
I go and investigate what this furry thing is.
Okay, Tarhoon, you're explaining this to her, and she starts walking in.
Kairu, where are you going? Kairu.
My tail behind
Kairu.
me is like twitching.
Oh God.
Okay. You walk in. You walk around the 4 tables that have there's 2 couples at 2 of the tables, and then there is a lone old man and a lone woman at the other 2. And you walk around the tables, and you get closer to the bar, and you can see that the creature is a ferret. And the bartender is a human, a portly human with patches of hair missing and a couple teeth. And he looks at you and smiles. And he's like, "Oh, hi there. What can I do for you? What would you like to drink?"
I climb up on the stool and sit there and stare intently on the thing that's behind him. And it's what is that?
It's weaving in and out of the bottles. It's a pretty small ferret, probably 14 inches in length, and looks pretty young. But it is weaving out of the bottles and sniffing around and looking for something. And you see it doing hand gestures at the bottles, like it would stand up, kind of like a meerkat, and it would do these little hand gestures at the bottles, and then it would go back down on all 4s and climb around and sniff like it's looking for something. And the bartender's like, "Excuse me? Oh, I see you found Buford. Yes, Buford's my friend. You are furry too. Would you like a drink?"
Why do you let it wander around? What is it?
"It's my friend, Buford. He's some kind of rodent. I don't know. Not a rat. He's much smarter.
I lick my lips.
Oh shit.
At this point, Tarhun is
Best side quest ever.
Please don't kill my friend. Please. Free drink. Free drink? For you,
I was
madam?
like, no, Kairu. We're not here to hunt. That's later. Sure, we will take that offer of a free drink. Perhaps with something in her mouth, she'll be a little more docile. Oh God, don't take that out of context now. You, just a drink for my fine cat friend.
Yes. Yeah. Free drink for you too, both of you. And he hurriedly reaches under the counter, and you hear like a quirky noise, and he plugs it back up. He lays 2 frothy drinks up on the counter. Here, free, both of you. This is the best stuff I got.
I wanna toss him a silver piece.
Oh wow, thank you, appreciate it.
Well, the drink was free, but this is the tip.
I appreciate the tip.
For no troubles.
That would be great. That would be. He's looking at you, Kairu. What kind of expression do you have on your face at this point?
Perplexed at the drink. I sniff it. I lick it a little bit.
It's foamy and it tastes hopsy. I don't know if Kairu likes the hopsy beer taste, but it is. It's hard to tell because you've never had beer. It's a decent quality beer as far as beers go.
I make a funny face as if I don't really like it, but I drink it out of courtesy since he gave it to me.
Oh, there we go. Yes. Good. We're all. Buford, he's tired. I'm gonna go take him for a nap. You guys can have a seat. I'll get you some more drinks if you'd like. I'll be right back. And you hear balls ting 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 as he's trying to catch the rodent who is in the middle of doing something, and he finally gets a hold of him, and he waddles scurriedly to the back through batwing doors.
You are much more interesting than the people I normally come to bars with. That was funny, but almost bad.
But he said it was a rodent.
Yes, but you can't. But it's his rodent. It's his. He called it. It's not a pest. It's a friend. God, at least I hope it's not a pest. That'd make this place not at all sanitary. But you can't take their pets out. Not polite.
But it was the good. It smelled good.
Look, this city is disgusting. There's probably plenty of rodents elsewhere. Places.
The guy comes back
Oh,
out.
right! The morgue! Oh, yeah. I said that out loud. Shit.
Oh, you screamed that out loud.
Yeah, and this
In
time
the morgue! Oh!
the guy comes back out and he's like, "Well, I've heard it called worse, but yeah, we're not a wealthy place. Another round of drinks? Sir, you didn't touch yours."
I drank some of it. I've been drinking it
Oh, yeah, okay.
a little bit.
Sorry, I didn't notice from over here.
I'm sorry. I'm not. I feel like I need to split my attention between the fine beverage in front of me and my. And he kind of does a head nod towards Kairu in a way she hopefully won't catch. So,
Nope.
No slight against the establishment, my good sir.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Very good. All is well now. So, I've never seen a cat person. I'm better educated now on, on cat people ways. So nice to meet you, both of you. Yes, Dragonborn and cat person.
What is your name?
My name is Clive.
Clive.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Good to meet you, Clive.
Yes. Welcome to the Fizzing Stone. Would you like anything to eat? Anything to drink? Come on down.
Sounds perhaps later. Perhaps later.
Okay.
How much time has passed?
Not much.
Okay.
You guys were the closest to your destination, and you've only been in here like a minute and a half.
Oh, jeez.
Yes. So it doesn't take long to do damage, really.
No.
So what'd you guys like to do?
Wait.
Okay. so
Wait
you guys...
for a little bit, and then eventually head back to the morgue after we've been here. I mean, guess at the time. It's kind of so. Are there any windows in this tavern that we can see the morgue from, or is there too much stuff on the road
Oh yeah.
in between us and?
Yeah, you can't see the morgue from here. You can, if you walk outside and you walk around, like to the peak of the corner, you guys can see the morgue. But like, I mean, it's barely, you can see a quarter of it, because it's not right off the main road. It's like the next street in,
Right.
and it's not right where you're at. But other than that, yeah, it's not in direct line of sight for you right now.
Okay. Can I see if anyone in the tavern is paying extra attention to us more than, I guess we did kind of cause a scene, but is there anyone paying more attention to us than normal?
All 6 people are staring at you and have been the entire time.
Well, I'm just gonna keep.
Can I see if anyone in the tavern looks like they want to be murdered? Does anyone just have that look on their face like, I could go for a death? Right
Oh,
about
that's a good question. Are there any Dragonborn in the tavern?
That's not what I was asking.
I know.
No, they're all humans.
Okay, I'm not interested.
Yep. They're just.
I asked the bartender if he has milk.
Milk. Yes, I have milk. I have plenty of milk.
Kyra runs milk.
Sure. I'll be right back. And he goes into the back. And he comes back out about 45 seconds later with a tankard of milk. Here
How
you
much?
Go. 1 copper, please.
Give him 1 copper.
It's only goat. Sorry.
and I pick up the drink, and I go to like I'm going to drink it, and then I just start licking it.
Fascinating. Okay. Anything else for you, sir?
Nope, I'm good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Just resting my tired feet and keeping track of, you know.
Oh.
There's a head nod with that.
Oh, yes. A community project, I assume. Very nice. It's good to get them out into the sunlight sometimes.
Yes, that's it exactly. Right.
Anything I can do for you? Oh, you're a person in need. Let me know. I'm
Of course.
I'm always here. Almost. Okay, so you guys have been there for about 8 minutes. How much longer would you like to stay?
Probably that's long enough, because we were the last one to leave, and I would think.
Okay. So you guys, after she's done lapping up her goat milk, you guys are taking off?
Yep.
Okay. 1 copper from you, Kyru. Okay, so you guys take off out of the bar and towards the mortuary. Okay, Sigurd and Raynor. You guys arrive at the mine. Poof. You see to the left, you see the superintendent's and foreman building, and then to the right, you see the mine.
I want to see if we can find Philip.
Okay, where would you like to go first?
Probably superintendent's building, I guess. He was one of the like the head guys, right?
He was a foreman. Like we'll call it an E5 or an E6 for military.
Gotcha. Yeah, check the superintendent's building first.
Okay.
So, Sigurd, do you mind refreshing my memory as to why you decided to come here?
Oh, I wanted to get a weapon. I was hoping he might be able to give me a better pick. And also, it's just wasting some time until we go circle around towards the morgue.
Oh, so
I figured if anyone were watching us, and we just came back to the mine, it would be like, oh, okay, they just came back to the mine, as opposed to something suspicious.
I see. And you're trying to get that non-dysfunctional pick that he promised you, right?
You know what? I've thought about it, and I kind of want the same pick back because I just want to prove that it's not the pick. Okay. My father used to tell me it's a poor miner who blames his pick. Okay, so the pick is not the problem. I was not on my game in that fight, and I want to get the same pick back, and I want to prove that I can do it. I can do it.
Well, my friend, you have nothing to prove to me. We all have our off days.
It's more to prove to myself, but I thank you anyway.
So let's find this guy, and yeah, let's get the show on the road. I have a feeling that those individuals we saw were too perfectly placed, if you know what I'm saying.
I do. But I'm sure our friends Indigo and Vlad, who are very smart, would have waited until to be the last group to leave the building, so that they would they would be the last ones to go draw the attention after everyone else had left. I'm sure they're very smart. They know what they're doing. So we have plenty of time.
Raynor just kind of raises an eyebrow at the very smart comment, and it's just kind of like, I'm not gonna say a damn thing.
To Philip.
To Philip. Okay, so you guys go up to the superintendent building, and what are we doing? We walking right in? Anybody?
I mean, I'll just walk in. I don't give a shit.
So you open up the door, and walk in. It's very smoky in here. And you walk in, and shut the door behind you, and across the smoky room, there is a hallway to the right, and then there is it's like open room to the left, and on the far end of the open room is a kind of like a partitioned room, although you can see through the top part of the partition. It's just like from the chest down is partitioned, and that's where the smoke seems to be originating from. And you hear,
Is there a singer in the smoking room?
is there what?
Is there a singer in this smoky room?
No, there's no singer, but
No.
there is a gentleman sitting in that partitioned area. What are you doing in here?
We're here to see Philip.
Philip's in the damn mind. What? Are you workers?
Of course we're workers. What do we look like? We're here to see Philip.
Damn it, boy. Are you making fun of me?
Yeah.
He's in the mine, you say?
Yes.
Which tunnel?
Are you part of Philip's crew, or are you looking for work?
We were part of Philip's crew earlier. I just want to make sure he hasn't moved.
Why would he move? It's Tunnel 4.
Well, I don't know. He's a very talented man. You might have promoted him. I'm not sure.
Ah, damn it. He's in Tunnel 4. Why aren't you working?
I leave.
Ah, damn it. You can't. He's yelling as you walk out the door.
Was it just me or did that guy sound like he had cotton in his mouth?
It was very strange. I'm not sure what was going on in there. I'd rather not ask. This city is so strange.
That it is. That it is.
I go to Tunnel 4.
Okay. You guys head down to Tunnel 4.
With haste.
Along your way, you do see a cart full of pickaxes, just to point out.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, they're readily available at the mine entrance.
I'm not gonna take any. I want mine back.
Okay. So you guys head down into Tunnel 4. 5 cave fishers pop out of nowhere.
Oh God!
This is your fault.
If you would have just killed just one of them, would have been great. So you guys head down. You head down to Tunnel 4, and down there you see 2 mining carts pulled together, and in your way, in the tunnel entrance, and you hear like a sawing sound and a squishing sound.
There is so many parts of me that don't want to know what that sound is.
You can wait here if you'd like. I wouldn't object.
I will in fact wait here. I don't want to see any kind of business that is making that. Ew.
I go into the mine.
Okay. So you squeeze around the 2 carts, and you walk about 10 foot down, then an abrupt right of the wall, and you see in the corner there is Philip, arms deep in cave fisher carcass. He looks up at
Philip! Philip, old boy.
Hey, man, what's up?
Oh, you know, this, that, the other thing.
Yeah.
How's the scavenging coming?
Well, you know, it's coming along. These things are surprisingly big. I didn't imagine them being this big. But I did take a break earlier. If you'd like to take a look at something, okay? I haven't had time to look at pics and look for the nicest one that you wanted and all that jazz. But I did come up with something. Check this out. And he
Yes.
He picks up this object off the ground, and he wipes some gooey stuff off of it. And he's like, "Look, see, I took a leather bracer, and I put it over." And he puts this thing on his hand, and you can see that he fashioned a couple pieces of the cave fisher claws together. And he's like, look, you put it on, it looks like a normal bracer, maybe some hard armor right there, some kind of fancy glove. But if you put your fingers, and he holds his hand up and he's showing you, he's curling his fingers, and like as though he's gonna make a fist, but then you see the tips of his fingers disappear underneath some kind of stretchy, elastic-looking substance, and he pushes out on it. And when he pushes out on it, his fingers disappear because the top of the bracer, we'll call it a bracer or glove, comes over his fingers, curls over his fingers, and you can see the end of one of the cave fisher claws, kind of fashioned as a weapon, and as it curls over. And he's like, look at this thing. You could probably use it for climbing, or for just getting in there and slashing something. Look, I took a couple of pieces of claws. Did you see how it flicks out?
That's incredible, Philip.
Yeah, and he takes it off. It's still a little gooey. I haven't got to clean it up yet or anything. But it's pretty badass, man. I mean, I sat and ate a sandwich and God, sorry, I have a little half drinking, having this goo in my mouth, and this stuff's alcoholic. So anyway.
Yes, I've heard that. May I see that weapon?
Yeah. Here. And he finishes unfastening it from his hand, and he passes it over to you. You can see it's a leather inlined glove / bracer, and it is coated with the exoskeleton and the tip of a claw of one of the kingfishers.
Yeah, I'll try that shit out. Kind of just wave it around a little bit.
Okay. So you slide it on. It's you get a little bit of goo on you, but other than that, it doesn't feel too bad. It's a little cramped, a little like it was torqued a little tight, but he's like, so you just push the tip back when you're done carefully, but when you want it to come out, you put your fingers under the tendon and you push out on the tendon, and it releases the hasp on the inside. Try it out, man.
This is incredible.
Okay. Yep, and if you do that, it flicks out, kind of like a Assassin's Creed type deal, but with the claw coming out instead of just a regular blade.
Can I keep this, Philip?
Yeah, I made it for you, so I don't have to look for that damn pickaxe. I don't know. They all look
I was
the same.
gonna ask for my same pickaxe back, but I mean, I'll take this if that's all right.
Oh,
yeah.
if you want your pickaxe, it's in a cart outside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you'll find it there. Just look for the one that I guess has blood on it or something. I don't know.
Yes, covered in blood. Anyway, how's everything going all right down here?
It's going. This is definitely a work. I'm gonna try to have everything done by tonight, but damn, I mean, draining the blood out of these things is brutal enough. But,
Sure. I don't suppose any sort of like a piece may have broken off, sort of a chitinous shell that could be fashioned into a shield. Anything like that?
I'm just now getting the plating off, so sawing this shit off is not easy. Yeah, you could probably do that. I mean, that'll be all you, man. I ain't got time for that, at least not tonight. Yeah, I mean, you could probably make shields out of this stuff. You just have to fashion. The plates aren't that big themselves, but if you can maybe overlap them together like scale mail style, maybe you can come up with a shield or something.
Right. That would take some construction, though.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, no worries then. You keep doing you. We're gonna we'll be back in a little bit. We're gonna go do another thing, and then we'll be back to take this all off your hands for you.
Sounds good, man. The sooner this is off my hands, the better. Shit's disgusting.
All right, great job, Philip.
Thanks, appreciate it. Sigurd, right?
Sigurd.
Yes. Haha, got it.
All right, I want to check the cart on my way out and see if I can find the exact pick that was mine before.
Okay. You meet up with Reynard, and you guys head out of the mine. you reach the cart. Cart is full of pickaxes. Most people have turned in for the day. They're done working. And you guys were the first ones done. An investigation check and some sifting. Let's see what we have. Woo! Shit.
That's a natural 20, which is actually a 19 because my intelligence is -1.
Damn!
Well, you didn't outsmart the pickaxe, but you did find it.
Yes.
So yeah,
Motherfucker.
buried towards the bottom, you see a couple of them with blood on them, but you're pretty sure this one is yours.
I take it.
Okay. You take it. The I'm looking for the name of that. Okay. Well, anyway, the weapon that you have is it's called the Fisher's Mitt. We're gonna call it the Fisher's Mitt, and it's going to do 2d4 damage. It is going to be treated as a dagger for proficiency reasons, and rolls and damage and whatnot. So it's going to be treated as a dagger, but it does 2d4 damage plus
Piercing?
no slashing plus strength 1.
Slashing. Okay.
Yeah, because it essentially it actually it should probably go off a sickle. It's more like a sickle than a dagger. So simple weapons, sickle, whatever. What's a sickle? Sickle's 1d6, isn't it? Or is it still 1d4?
No, it's 1d4.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do 2d4 damage on it. It's pretty well constructed, especially for a hurried activity. But he really didn't feel like looking for a new pickaxe for you to tell him it was shitty anyway. So yeah.
Okay.
What you guys doing now? Where are we heading?
To the morgue.
Well, yeah, okay. Just 1 second. I'm gonna take a quick moment. Sort of. I'm not gonna like move away from Reynard, but I'm gonna kind of turn around and sort of step away and sort of take a knee and place the head of my pickaxe on the stone and just sort of say a quick prayer while we're still in the mine to Scotty, and just just to shore myself up before we head into this probably horrible death-related battle that we're about to engage in.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put my pickaxe facing head on the ground, and I'm gonna say, "Great Scotty, grant me the strength of the mountain and resolve as deep as her roots." And then that's it. I'll stand back up and walk back.
Okay. Okay. So you say a prayer to Scotty, who showers you in kittens. No kittens today. But okay. So you say a prayer to your deity as you enter certain death. Okay. So you guys head to the mortuary. Okay, Indigo and Vlad. You guys arrive at the mortuary. You're there. You see it's still collapsed, partially collapsed. What would you like to do?
Well, I'm here to get the shit first, so let me get that before anything goes down. I'll crawl in.
Okay.
Yeah, I follow him.
Okay, so you're crawling in as well, Vlad?
Yeah, I'm going in with him.
Okay. Vlad, I need you to do a dexterity check, please.
Just a straight dexterity.
Yeah, I don't really think athletics or acrobatics would really apply here. Okay. Okay, the fit for you as a human/vampire is a lot tighter than it is for Indigo to go through. And you feel your back braze against some wooden pieces on the way in. Things shift a little bit, but nothing seems to move too awful much. And you guys get into the center area where you're in front of the second and third office to your right, and you guys can stand up freely in this portion. What would you like to do? Indigo, your office, if you're looking straight at the last two rooms on the right, your office is the one on the right, and the one on the left is exam prep room that also has the stairway that leads down to the morgue.
Right. And then you said the desk that holds the chit tokens is near the stairway, right?
It is at the bottom of the stairway, right after you enter the morgue itself. There is a desk.
Okay. So that's where I'm headed.
Okay. So you guys head into this room. would be a mix between what you would think is actually in a morgue and a room from the movie Saw. So there's lots of instruments, most of them busted up now. This room's, a lot of it's crumbling down, but there are still some cabinets and stuff on there, and there's a table in the middle of it. And in the far left-hand corner, there is a stairway, a spiral staircase, and it heads down into the morgue itself. And you guys head down, and you walk in, and ahead of you, you see a long corridor with a bunch of open slots filled with bodies all around. And the bodies are they're in boxes. And there's a very large desk as you walk in. Kind of a receptionist desk type thing.
Indigo is noticeably at peace right now as he calmly heads toward the desk to retrieve said tokens, both of them.
Okay. You pull your keys out of your pocket, the few that you have, and you fish out the key that you need, and you open the lock, and boom. You open up a desk drawer with 2 chits, 1 pen, and stand there. And 33 silver pieces that were supposed to be picked up by one of the recently dead's family members, who have yet to show. That was 3 days ago.
I look up at Vlad. I got it. Let's get out of here.
Okay, you grab the 2 chits, or do you grab 1 chit or the other, or both of them?
I grab both.
Okay. The other chit is for Ulp, the district of Ulp.
The district of which?
Ulp, ULP.
Yeah, and is it a chip like a poker chip?
It's actually a square, thin wooden. It's like a big poker chip, big square poker chip, and it has engravings on it and a like a nobleman's seal on it, as though it was kind of burnt into it.
Definitely a noble's.
You don't know exactly how they function. You've never gone through a gate, but yeah, these are.
Vlad, I got 2. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, probably doesn't look very good to fight in here. But the others are supposed to meet us here. Where are we supposed to go?
No. They're not coming inside.
Alright. Well, I'll follow you.
Okay. Vlad, roll another dexterity check with advantage on your way out. Very nice. 11. Okay. Yeah. As you guys make your way out, Vlad, as you finally squeeze through the last little bit, you feel some of the wooden pieces that were underneath a beam start coming loose, and you hear a crash behind you. Not a big crash, but just as like a piano falling type size crash behind you. Inside.
Whoa, that was close.
You guys dust yourselves off, and you are outside the mortuary. And sure enough, down to your right, at the intersection, you see a cat person and a dragon person heading your way. Both of you roll perception. Both of you roll perception checks.
Which both?
Of the two that are standing there, Vlad and Indigo.
I rolled a 17, but my roll 20 is having connection issues.
Uh-oh. Okay. 17, you said?
There it is.
Yeah, it should have popped up.
There you go. Okay. So you guys see your friends, and they look pretty happy. It's now about 5:15 in the afternoon.
By the way, Kyle, Indigo pockets the two chips in separate places.
Okay. Gotcha. Where's the alt one going?
Let's say the alt one is in a right pocket and the other one's in the left pocket.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So you four meet up. Da-da-da-da. Ta-da!
Hey guys.
Tarhun doesn't exactly make direct eye contact with them, because he doesn't know who exactly is watching. So he would kind of, as they get near Indigo and Vlad, he would just kind of pull off to the side of the road and just like lean up against a building, trying to be all inconspicuous. Whether he can do that successfully or not, I don't know, but that's what he's trying to do.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a performance check. Oh yeah, you're cool.
Yeah.
You're cool. You're so cool.
I'm the coolest.
Okay. So those two head over there. Indigo, Vlad, any response?
I whispered to Vlad, he's like a big toe sticking out of a hole in a sock.
I just smirk slightly. And then kind of just stand there.
Okay.
Not
So
really.
you guys are standing in the intersection, and those two are standing over by a set of buildings along the side of the road. The other two, Reynard, Sigurd, you guys approach and you see those two people standing in the middle of the road, and two people leaned up against the building.
Yeah, we're gonna approach slowly, right, Reynard? We're gonna look around.
Okay. Both you roll a perception check, please.
Yeah, but more importantly, did I miss anything? What did I miss here? Why is everyone standing in the middle of the road? This doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Before we go talk to anyone, we need to take a look around.
As a side note, we discussed how we were getting there. We never discussed how we were handling it afterwards.
Well, we assumed you would get attacked.
Yeah, I was assuming we were gonna hang out in the morgue, but then I realized it wasn't very safe.
I assume all of you are pitch posh.
So you two, you look around and it seems to be quiet. You don't see the hacky sack guys. You don't really see anybody.
Well,
Where did those adult children go?
This went well.
they're probably hiding somewhere watching us, laughing, snickering to themselves.
I hate it when a plan just like falls apart.
Well, we can't go back to the rooms. We shouldn't go back to the mine. Maybe we go forward towards the gate. Maybe I think Indigo said there was another tavern up further. Maybe we just sit there for a little bit.
There is a tavern, actually.
We're not talking to you.
Oh,
Yes, tavern. Let's go there.
I'm not talking to you either. I'm talking to Reinhardt. We haven't caught up with you yet. We haven't decided if we're gonna go join you in your very obvious standing in the middle of the intersection.
Yeah, I say we just pass them by and go to the other tavern.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Basically, don't make it look like we're with them at all, like whatsoever.
Yeah, sure. We do that.
Okay. You guys head to the other tavern. The other four, what's going on? Where are you guys?
Yeah, so I start talking with Indigo, and I suggest that we just casually walk down the street and follow them at a distance.
Okay.
Did we even see them?
Oh, yeah, they walked right by you. I mean, 15 feet or so by you. Talking to them amongst themselves.
Okay. Let's go.
Okay. Tarhoon, Kairu. What would you guys like to do?
Cairo.
Yes.
What would you guys like to do?
She's drunk off her milk.
Why are they walking away?
I do not know. This was not a very good plan, I feel. Should we follow them?
Yeah, I guess so.
Let's follow them a little bit back. But so that we can see.
Okay. So you guys go in pairs and giving each other a fairly wide berth. And you guys file on down the road head north towards Gis. And you make it, you make it to the Shrieking Queen Tavern.
Notices the name of the tavern and then pauses really hard before entering.
Okay.
Kind of like to say, ooh.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Okay. Okay, what about the rest of you guys? You guys all going inside after them, or what would you like to do?
Is there an outside seating area?
No, nope.
Fine then, Kyle.
Yes, sir.
We just go in then.
Yeah, sorry. There's no. I mean, this is like a Western style place. It's bigger than the last one, bigger than the other one, and as you walk in, it's nicer. But yeah, there's no outside, no deck seating, none of that shit.
Why doesn't this tavern provide everything that I would want for a tactical encounter?
Oh, sure enough, there's mounted turrets on the inside,
Now we're talking. This is a proper tavern.
all faced towards the entrance, and unmanned.
Oh.
But for 25 cents, or 1 copper, you can mount these turrets and shoot deadly heroin-laced needles with Hep C in them at whoever comes. Yeah, whoever comes in the door. So you and Sigurd and Reinhard walk in, and you guys see. Think of a western coal miner town bar with about 30 tables. It's a pretty lengthy bar on the left, and about 30 tables, and then on the other side, there is a big open area, and you hear the spinning of a wheel, like somebody's spinning a wheel with a little arrow. I don't even know what it's called, with the little arrow thing on it to, kind of like spinning a craps table wheel. And
roulette.
Yes, that one too. Thank you. I am not a gambler. Never have been. So
yeah, neither am I.
Yeah. Wink. Yes. Never did it. So yeah, I'll roll that wheel, and but it sounds really big. Can't see it from here, but there's a rather sizable crowd over there, and there is a speckle of patrons at the tables, a couple guys at the bar, and then off to the right there is a stairwell leading upstairs, and you can see that there are several rooms upstairs on the second floor, which is open. You see above you, kind of like a balcony, but it's just the walkway up there for the stairs, and then a hallway at the top of the stairs that leads to the right that you can't see into.
Are there any working girls? I'm just kidding.
You're not in yet, but yeah, that would be for you to ask when you get there. So, Sigurd.
I try to get us a table. I guess between the door and the upstairs, in case we need to retreat quickly.
Okay.
A tactical retreat.
Yeah, exactly.
A retreat.
Although my character's not very intelligent, I don't know why I should be thinking of that. You thought of that, Rainer. Go ahead.
Sure.
Okay, so he tries to get the seat in the middle of the crowd where you can't possibly have much elbow room, and you're like, no. Over here. And you guys sit to the right, towards the stairs, but between the stairs and the doorway.
So our plan fell to shit in a real quick order.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I got a cool glove. Did I show you my cool glove?
No, but that was not part of the plan, so it still kind of fell to shit.
I mean, I feel pretty good about it.
Okay. Right about as you guys are shooting the shit, Indigo, you and Vlad enter. You've been here before. It's a pretty decent establishment. I mean, you only got 2 options, so this is the better of the 2. A little more pricey, though. And yes, they have hookers.
Perfect.
Flesh beating heart hookers.
Indigo, would you like to join me at the bar?
Don't mind if I do.
All right. Yeah, it seems that we got some time to kill. We might as well enjoy ourselves. At least we got the chits, so at least one part of the plan came through. But let's get drunk, even though I can't really get drunk. But let's pretend.
Okay. You found a few things that'll get you drunk, but usually they have blood in them. None of these things here have blood. I mean, if you want to drink a drunk, you might get it there, but...
Tempting.
Yeah. So you guys go up, hop on stools, and order some drinks. The bartender, whose name is Larry, says, "Hey, what can I do for you?"
Yes. I'll take a beer. How about you, Indigo?
Sure, tankard sounds fine.
Okay. That'll be 3 coppers. I'll be right
Yep.
back.
I actually tossed him silver and ask
Shit.
him if he knows anything about the No Right Syndicate.
Looks at it. Wow, it's generous. Yeah, they, it's, I don't know, some gang from further in the city. They pop in here from time to time looking for whatever, the mumbo jumbo people. But other than that, I don't know a whole lot. Sorry.
Alright, thanks anyways.
You're welcome.
And 1 silver is how many gold? Or how does the conversion work between gold and silver?
Somebody else explain that while I
10 silver is 1 gold.
Alright, thank you.
Okay,
They give me information, or useful information, and we'll say that silver goes towards indigo and my drink.
okay. Sure. Yeah, that goes to what you drink. Yeah. Okay, so you guys notice that it is Sting Night. Or Sting, well, it's early. It is, Sting Night's just begun. And Vlad and Indigo, you both know. Indigo, you don't know from experience. I don't think you've been here during a Sting Night. But, Vlad, you have. Sting Night is where they tie a young lady to a large wheel and they spin it. And while it's spinning, they drop green scorpions on her. And the venom of these particular scorpions don't kill. It's not lethal, but it will knock you out and make you sick. And they drop scorpions on her and see how long she stays conscious. And you make bets on the amount of time that they will stay conscious.
Oh, my favorite night here at the Screaming Queen. This should be entertaining.
So they're just spinning up the wheel right now, and greasing her up and getting her ready, and the crowd's starting to draw them. The first woman hasn't come out yet, but yeah, they're getting ready to start Sting Night. Okay, now Tarhoon and Roku.
Yes.
You guys walk in. Pretty much everything I described already.
Sweet. I want to find a relatively and just sit in it.
An empty table?
Yes.
There are several right in front of you.
Sweet. I'll just pick one and sit. One that's closest.
Okay. Kairu?
I follow, seemingly a little bit excited as I'm darting around looking everywhere.
Okay. Yeah, so you're
Or
looking...
a possible friend wrote it.
Okay. Do a perception check. You look around, and you see people eating, a bunch of drunks gathered up for something going on in the back, bartender, your friends at the bar, your friends over by the stairs. Up at the top of the stairs, you see a couple lady folk walking around, talking to each other. And yeah, it's a little after 5 now. It's actually starting to get dark already. That's it.
I look less excited now as I slump in this chair.
Yeah, no furries here. It's not yet.
Ba-dum-tsh.
Okay, so everybody, what are we doing? The bar life is going on as normal. Kairu and Tarhoon get a few glances at them as people walk by and notice them, especially Kairu. And other than that, nobody pays any mind to you guys.
I'll order a non-alcoholic beverage, as I believe that, things still might get bad.
Okay.
I pretend to be getting drunk, start to act a little drunk, but I'm not actually drunk.
Okay. So you get a little silly, but you're sober. Okay. Turns into 6 o'clock. The sting activities have already started up. You can hear laughter and cheers from the large crowd at the back. You can really only see just probably 50 or 60, mostly gentlemen, some ladies, backs, and you can hear it every once in a while as it spins around, and you at the beginning of every iteration you hear screams, a woman screams, and then after it's done you hear a bunch of clapping and seems to be some shifting, and yeah.
I'll ask the bartender what's going on, because I don't have knowledge of what's going on. So.
Okay. So you leave your seat and you go up and ask the bartender, and he's like, "Oh, well, they're playing Sting, but they put the woman on the wheel and they spin it, throw some scorpions on there. They black out, but it's no biggie. They get paid well. Want to go take a gamble?"
Oh, so this is a gambling game.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Sure, why not? I guess I'll head over and it's a bet.
Okay. He says, "Hold on a second. Hold on. Yo, Ricky. Yo, this guy over here, new guy." And you see a guy comes over to you. It looks more like a bank accountant. He's got heavy acne on his face and big glasses, and he's got this large scroll of, it looks more like hide, but this large scroll, and he's like, "Oh, you want to place an order? You want to place a bet? What do you want to do?"
I guess as grotesque as I find this whole gambling endeavor, it might be a way to make some easy money.
Oh, okay. 7 coppers will get you. You just give me 7 coppers and tell me what time, and I'll put you on the paper.
Now, what is he referring to by, like, what time? Like, specifically, like, 6:30 is when she's gonna pass out?
Oh, no. The amount of time that the young lady stays conscious until she passes out.
Well, does the number of scorpions dropped on her vary?
No, not per person. There are different levels, but the number will not change until it is reset. So you will be guaranteed the same number of scorpions. Right now there are seven scorpions scheduled for the next event.
I hand him a gold piece and tell him 35 seconds.
Holy shit! I don't know if I can change that, mister. I don't know if I have change for you.
Just bet it all.
Okay.
Bet it all.
35
Bet it all.
seconds?
Yes, bet it all.
Okay, I've got you down here. Don't go far.
Gamble.
Okay, so you give him the money, and they're
Yep.
they're prepping for the next session. He told you it'll probably be 5 minutes or so. Anybody else? Anything? No, we're all still looking morose and
I get a drink.
waiting for certain doom.
I want to ask Kairu about the prayers that she was offering this morning. Ask what that whole deal was about.
It is to replenish my key.
So you pray to to someone in particular, or how does or just to the sky? How does that work?
I pray to the land.
So
Mhm.
Tarhun yeah.
It is about the balance.
Cool. Trying to appear like interested, but as soon as he found out that it's like some hippie religion, he's immediately not interested.
He's like, would you like to see?
Oh, sure, yeah. Demonstrations are good.
I stand up and I focus my key, and I use my Step of the Wind ability, and the dancing fox on my shoulder suddenly lights up a little bit, and I dash off to one side of the room like fairly quickly, like I guess a little inhumanly.
Huh.
Okay. So you dash across and you make a big scene, and anybody who's at the tables is now staring at you, and about a half dozen of the people in the crowd turn around and are watching you, and some of them are tapping the person next to them. And so you dash to the one side. Do you dash back?
No, I just walk back.
Okay.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The fastest tabaxi in the West, or wherever direction we're located. Let's hear it for Kairu! And he starts clapping.
You have one little old lady claps. One little old lady claps at a table, and then you hear from the crowd, "What the fuck is a tabaxi?"
That's me.
Oh, my bad.
Wow, rough crowd. And low profile has been achieved. And he gives a thumbs up to Kairu.
Blend. What's that? That movie.
Blended.
Blended, yeah. We're blending.
Yes.
Oh man, I wish I had some sound bites. Perfectly. Okay, so you guys, inconspicuously, Sigurd, you're grabbing a drink. That's 3 copper.
Okay.
Standard drink. Tastes pretty decent. And okay, anybody else anything? Once, twice? Nope. Okay. Okay, Reynard. Let's see here. Let's see how long this takes. If you are within, we're to say, no, you know what? Yeah, I got this. Okay, I need you to roll a d20 plus 20.
Damn, so close.
Okay.
So close.
It was pretty fucking close. But the other 2 people that were close, that were even remotely close to you, were, and they both beat you. So you would have gotten half back if you would have beat one of them, and you would have gotten your full double if you would have beaten both.
That's fine.
Okay, but 1 gold down. But I mean, you could double your money if you bet again on the next one. Who, you know?
I'm good.
Okay. So yeah, she. Wait, maybe I did that wrong. Whatever. It's a good system. Damn it. It was close. So the closest, we'll say the closest to 35 was the second gentleman. And the third gentleman was further off. Okay, so. Okay. So you guys sit and you hang out in the Shrieking Queen for a while. They do about 3 more iterations of Sting, and the crowd starts to slowly clear out. Some people come in, some leave. It is now 7:30, and it is dark out. And you can see through the doorway when people come in, it is now lightly snowing. Vlad and Indigo, you know that it snows like every 2 or 3 days here. Not anything big. Sometimes it's a snowstorm, but usually it's just a snow. Not a big deal.
How you doing, Indigo? You want to head back, or are you still enjoying yourself?
This Tanker Novell is really good.
I know what you mean.
Did I see the cat run back and forth?
I heard a commotion. I didn't really see what happened, but
It is now 7:40.
Should we head back home? I'm getting sleepy.
yeah, I think that's a good idea. It was entertaining, to say the least.
We did get what we wanted to get from here, at least.
Yes.
7:50.
I want to look around the room to see if anybody is like watching any of our party.
Okay. Make a perception check. Okay. Nobody is particularly watching any particular one of you, except for there's been several glances at Cairo. That's about it.
Sure. Okay.
8 o'clock.
Yeah, I guess Indigo and I just casually start walking out, and I just try to catch the eye of at least one of the members of each of the two other parties, just to kind of see if they see us walking out.
Okay. Just kind of nod off to them.
Yep.
Okay. And you guys leave. You guys walk out. There's a very light snow. And it's kind of chilly out. Not so
I
much-
dash awkwardly. What is this stuff? And I smack at it.
You go out, and you are batting at the snow. And it is relentlessly attacking you from above. Okay. Anybody else going out? No? Okay, so you two.
I want to wait until I want to be the last one to leave,
Okay.
just to try and stagger our exits so we're not all getting up and going at the same time.
Okay.
Rainier will get up and leave whenever Sigurd does.
I'll wait a little bit after Cairo and then go.
Okay. So you three go out into the street, the three that have left. And what would you like to do? Would you like to stand out there and wait for everybody, or would you like to go somewhere in particular?
I'm pretending to be drunk, and I'm kind of like leaning a little bit on Indigo, and I think we're just heading back to the cottage, to the God's hand.
Okay. Stand by. Okay, I need all three of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Either you all die, or you're just slipping in the snow.
Or both. All accidental deaths because PennDOT, I guess it's different dots, the Department of Transportation has decided not to clean the snow off of this particular road, ever. Okay, wow, that is fantastic. Oh, wait. Never mind. That's still waiting on that. Okay, well, fortunately, Vlad, you guys hear some movement across the street. You look over, and you see several figures on the roofs across the street. And you guys start moving immediately. Vlad, you narrowly avoid 2 bolts flying at you. Cairo, you easily avoid 1 bolt flying at you. And Indigo, you are hit by one bolt. Oh, you are the worst one to get hit by this, damn it. For 5 piercing damage. And you feel a sensation course through your body. And you feel less, how do I put it? Less proficient in your spell casting. You feel less attuned to the magical powers that you possess. You will take a -1 to DC and a -1 to your magical hit for the time being.
Okay.
Damn it. I look up at where the arrows came from. I grab Indigo and I push them up against the wall that's where the guys are up, on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
To get them out of the way.
Okay, so you guys cross the street and you guys hug the walls of the buildings across there, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
As right before he pushes me, I'm going, pish.
Okay, you almost got it out. Pish bosh. Okay. I don't want to do that. All right. So what we're gonna do? I'm going to go through This is not what I expected to happen. So give me a second as I have to. You know what? Let's all take a break. Okay. Let's take a 5-minute break. Everybody, bathroom, drinks, etc. Hey guys, we'll be back in 5 minutes. And see you then.
We are now taking a station break.
Go forth and pee and prosper.
I think that was in a famous speech.
No, you.
Just a tip. Just a tip.
Let's go here. Okay. Yep, short break.
Thank you for joining us tonight on Stalwart Initiative. If you've enjoyed tonight's programming, please consider visiting Kyle's Patreon.
Oh yeah, is it still recording? We could all play some music or something.
Has anybody noticed the smiling face in the Gray Maze poster?
Yes! Age, the one and only.
We could all do some acapella.
Some random smiling face. It's almost annoying because it's like all I see.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I can't tell if you're joking or not.
Full circle.
Did he leave the face in for the main Gray Maze portrait?
I don't know. I think he said he didn't, but I really hope that
God,
he
I
did.
hope he did.
I saw the face.
That's so awesome.
Is that his face in there?
No, that's Nicolas
No.
Cage. You don't know who Nicolas Cage is, do you?
I can't tell exactly who it is.
Zoom in 400%, and you'll see it's Nicolas Cage.
Okay.
I guess it's not really fair because I know it's Nick Cage because I heard, and tell he's got a really weird face on right now. But I heard Thomas telling Kyle, "Yeah, put Nicolas Cage in." It's
Well,
yes.
yeah, I'm the one who requested it as a joke, but I'm happy that it's there.
They dug up a very old, Civil War portrait of a soldier that looked like the spitting image of Nicolas Cage.
Yes, I've
And
seen
somebody asked what it is, and he said, "You caught me. I'm a vampire."
Oh,
I've
that's
seen
that.
amazing.
Yes.
That's what his response was.
See, he's the best.
You got up. She took your seat. You are not killing my cat. I
Okay.
have adorable kitten that runs around rampant like she's high on cocaine. Often.
My
And
friends have
I had to put gel caps on her because she would run madlessly ramping like that, running rampant, and she will jump and land across your back, claws and all.
Is her name White Lines?
No, her name's Maple.
got that sugar need.
Yes.
Where their cat, as soon as he's done taking a poop, he just bolts out of the box and he just runs like crazy, like he's scared of what he left in the litter box behind himself. And it's hilarious. You just see him go. He's a fairly big cat, and it's like, oh, Schmeagle. And
Earlier today, she was running rampant down the hallway, and I had turned the corner right as she was bolting down the hallway, and she couldn't stop, and she like full throttle ran into my leg, and like just stopped moving because I didn't move.
oh,
And then she walked back and just sat down and just kind of looked at me like, what just happened? Poor baby. She's adorable though.
it is a default cat property for sure.
She scratched the crap out of Donnie's feet like one day when I was at work, and he got really angry at her and stormed off to the front door and opened the front door wide as can be, and he's like, fine, then just go, and she sat there by the door and just looked at him. She's like, nope. I'm good.
Get rid of me that easily.
Okay. All right. Is everybody back?
Donnie's not back yet. Donnie.
No problem. No problem.
Indigo died in those 5 minutes.
I'm too old for this shit. Why do you take so long?
I just need to grab my tea. I'll be right back.
My headstone in my grave will say Pish Posh.
Okay.
I was very if I would have seen it coming, I was very tempted to throw up a shield. So tempted.
Okay. All right. Everybody here now?
No,
I'm here.
Donnie is still not here.
Are we still recording?
Yeah. Yep. Recording.
This whole time?
Yep. Recording and streaming the whole time.
Excellent.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Cat poop and all, everything. Yep.
Great. I missed it, so I'll get to listen to it when I watch the video later.
Yep. Everything must be archived. For science.
For poop.
For poop's sake.
But while we're on the discussion of poop, my roommate gets to collect some this weekend from our cat.
There you go.
Oh, that's why?
Or the vet.
Oh.
I thought I was glad that you weren't going into your roommate uses a litter box as well. That would have been rough.
Damn roommates.
She always runs out of the litter box like she did, she did something
Although I
strange.
can't wait until this coming Wednesday or something. I'm gonna have to clean out my snake cage. My snake cage looks like a Rottweiler goes in there and takes a dump.
Oh, damn.
I shit out a beagle.
How big is your snake?
She's about 6 feet.
Holy
She's
shit.
she's a red-tailed boa.
Damn.
I just fed her last Friday a colossal rat, which is the largest feeder rat you can buy. It's about
Alive
9
or-
inches. It's
or
frozen. It's
Oh,
dead.
frozen, yeah.
It's about 9 inches and about 3 inches in diameter. It's a very fat rat, and you can't even tell she ate anything. So that means that I have to change to feeding her rabbits.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Yep. And rabbits costs about $10 a pop.
No, tubby. Eat that.
Yeah, it's not.
Thumper.
All right. Thumper.
Rabbits are women.
Surprisingly enough, she is my service animal.
Oh, well, there you go.
I can
Hey,
take her
What the
everywhere
hell
I go.
does she service?
I was gonna say, emotional support pet, maybe, but.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Awesome.
It helps me
She
slither.
She
Don't
keeps me
judge me.
calm and helps me prevent wanting to kill people.
That's a good thing.
Why? Because she
Or-
coils around you and keeps you from moving?
You are now grappled. You cannot murder coworkers.
She's actually a very lazy snake and refrains from doing that.
Do you take her to work, or you work from home, right?
No, I work at the office. My boss
Oh.
has constantly tried pressuring me to bring her to work, but yeah. I think a lot of people would not find that appealing.
Wimps.
But I mean, they couldn't really say anything. But, you know,
No, if the boss
not
came
very
in.
practical.
Now, why aren't your tokens there?
Well, I would imagine like a smaller snake would be more easier to carry, but not that.
Yeah, she's about maybe 3.5 inches in diameter in her widest point.
Unless
And
you're
about
planning
as
to
long as
ride
me.
her in.
You're 6 feet tall?
No, she's about 6 feet. I
Oh,
think
okay.
she's a little bit longer than I am tall. I'm like 5'6", so.
Awesome.
My neighbors, they avoid me like the plague. So, it has some
Mission
upsides.
accomplished.
I'm in a bad part of town, so I take her to the mailbox with me. She's my anti-theft device.
Hell yeah.
Do you carry her?
She stays around my neck.
That's awesome.
And my adorable little kitten is like afraid of nothing and has smacked the snake several times in the face. Considering the snake is probably big enough to eat her. It doesn't seem very smart.
What does the snake do?
She actually doesn't do anything. She just moves her head away and just slithers off somewhere else. It's a little
That's
surprising.
awesome.
For some reason, it didn't save you guys' tokens.
Would you be upset if the snake ate the cat?
Probably a little bit, but I try not to get into the situation where that's a possibility.
Got it.
I don't think, I don't know, cats are pretty feisty.
Yeah, but I think if Scarlet smacked her, like lunged at her, I think he would break her.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Because every time she smacked me, like during feeding, of course she's drawn blood, but she's also bruised me.
Oh, damn.
But she was also like maybe 7 inches smaller. Like she was a lot smaller when she was striking me. She was also malnourished. I rescued her from a very annoying acquaintance of mine who decided he wasn't going to feed her for 3 months. And or ever clean out her cage.
Wow.
I've seen some cats do some crazy things, like fend off a dog attack, fend off alligator.
Well, she could probably fend it off if her nails weren't capped.
Oh yeah, yeah. She's handicapped.
Yes. She is handicapped with neon blue claw caps.
You guys
Well,
make it sound like she rides a short bus.
Well, it's not as bad as actually cutting her nails off.
Yeah.
What about that device that rounds the nails tips? Is that safe for them?
I mean it's fine, but they shed their sheaths. So cat claws are not like human nails or dog nails, where they just continue to grow. They grow an exterior claw. When that claw gets to the point where it's old, it clips off and they have a brand new sharp claw underneath. So their claws kind of grow in layers, kind of like an onion.
I didn't know that.
Or a donkey.
That's why the cat claw caps work so well for them, is when their sheaths get ready to shed, they'll shed their sheaths off, and then the cats will chew on them to get them off, and they'll fall off.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum-bum.
Okay. Alright. Sorry, I had to replace tokens again. I don't know what went wrong there, but yeah, for some reason the tokens from last time.
And I don't have access to my token.
Not now?
No.
Not ever.
Well, hopefully not ever.
Let's see here. Vlad? Yep, you should. Are you on the pointer?
Yes.
I also do not have access to my token.
Oh boy.
I could drag my own token on.
Go ahead and try that. Oh, wow, yeah, I see. Okay.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, hold on. Wow. I guess I gotta reassign the, yeah. Okay. Actually, everybody try dragging your own token onto the screen.
Alright.
I can do it now.
Oh, let me try. Nope, I still can't. Let me drag mine on. There it is. Yep, I got access to the one I dragged on.
Okay. Everybody else, either move your token or drag one on for yourself.
Where do you find your token?
You just, over in your journal on the right, you just click on your name and drag it and drop it on the screen. It'll pop a token out for you. If you have a token assigned. I have all you guys' tokens assigned to your names, but I have to individually go in and...
I can't move my token, and I don't have a token to, like, drag.
No. Go look in your journal on the right side, and it should say Kairu, and click on the name Kairu, and then slide it onto the screen, and then drop it. There you go. Let me shrink you.
And I filled in my health and my armor already.
Okay. Cool. Yep, everybody fill out your health and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna try to make this brutally long or difficult. I know. Does anybody have work in the morning? Thomas?
Yes,
I
I
have
do.
fanaticism in the morning, which is important.
Okay.
It is my welcoming into the cult.
I was gonna say, she's got another version.
Cult Worship 101, stage 3.
That is what my fellow employee friends have said.
But I do have work tomorrow, unfortunately.
Okay, so this was not a event, and I hate admitting that. You know, oh yeah, I know exactly what this was going to happen. Haha, but it makes sense. We go with it. So you three are under the overhang here. The other three, you guys are. I guess Seeger would be the first one out, and then Reynard, and then Tarhoon. So that was their surprise round. You guys, the three of you that are already out here, can hear like running on the rooftops above you. And let's roll for initiative.
Not so good.
I would love to roll for initiative, but I have no control of my character.
You have to drag your character back over.
Yeah, drag your character.
Go
from
to your Go to your this one. No. Go to on the side where you go to access it. Click and hold your name. No. Click and hold your name. Not click hold and drag. There you go.
How do I make it smaller?
Oh, I'll make it small. You guys can't change size. You already have one out. Oh, never mind. I'll kill that one too. Wait. Okay. Let's see here. Ooh.
How tall are these buildings? One story or 2 stories?
Most of the ones in this area are 2 stories.
Alright. So maybe 20 feet?
There are some. I'll show you which ones.
20, 25 feet or something like that?
Yeah, about 25 at the peak. What the? Jerk. Great. Poof. Okay. So, Sigurd, you are just walking out as you see some shadowy figures disappear on the rooftops across the street, and you see the 3 compadres underneath the overhang of the building that they're on.
Oh. Okay.
And let's see here. Oh, let me put them.
Can I yell over to him?
Sure. Yeah, go ahead and yell. Yeah, we're pre-combat right now, so go ahead.
Yeah, I yell over. Archers on the roof above us.
Is there any sort of cover outside the front of this building that I'm at?
Well, there's a couple barrels that you could slide out and put in front of you. Yeah, if you'd like to do that. But other than that, now there's a railing, but not really any cover there.
Do I see anyone on the ground? Anyone moving towards us?
Nope. No, you just got a very brief glimpse of 2 to 4 figures on the roof as they went down over the back side of the roof, and they disappeared.
All right, then I'll just quickly say to the fellows inside, archers on the roof across the street. And then I'll run towards the barrels and try and get a little bit of cover.
Okay. So the barrels would probably be right about here. And you duck down behind them. Let's say that probably gives you 3/4 cover.
Where is here, Kyle?
Where's what?
You said they're right about here.
Oh, they're on the... Oh, yeah, that's right. You can't see them. They're... see this guy? That's one of them. See that guy across the street?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's one of them. That's where they were. You didn't see anything. Seeger was the first one out, and he barely saw them as they
Right.
crested the rooftop and disappeared.
Okay.
So, yes. Okay, so Tarhoon, you're up. I guess we would say that you and you hear Sigurd yell that, and you run out.
I don't know what to do. How high up are they? Actually, I need to check something first. So,
The building they're on is 25 feet, but you don't see any of them anymore.
Okay.
This guy's just here because he was lonely.
I will hunker down next to Sigurd.
Okay, so you run over to the stack of barrels, and you also take cover.
Be like, where were they? What do we do?
Hey, this is my hiding spot.
Okay.
Also, I don't know where they were. I don't know what we do.
How need to be?
Kill them all.
Okay. One, got it. I will ready my quote-unquote breath weapon for the first one that I can see. Them, I want to blast them.
Okay, that comes within range of you.
Yes, which should be 120 feet, I think.
No.
I think it's like 15, isn't it? Or 30?
It's 15 for a cone, 30 for a line.
I said quote-unquote breath weapon. My breath weapon. But
Yeah,
it's
your
what
breath-
Tarhoon is calling his breath weapon.
Gotcha.
That one is 120 feet, yes.
Yes.
Gotcha. Upgraded breath weapon.
Exactly, I'm a force dragon.
Of course. Yeah, they're common. You just don't know them until they tell
Exactly. You haven't heard of them before. They're very rare.
you.
It's a hipster dragon.
Okay, so you ready that weapon?
Yep.
Okay, Sigurd.
Can I see anyone?
Nope. You see your friends across the street. They're looking at wounds, some wounds or something on the little fella.
Is there any cover that is better than the cover that I'm behind right now?
All depends on what.
Based on where I've seen these people before.
None really better, but there is over here. There is a large trough that you can hide behind, if facing that building that they were on.
Facing the building they were on?
Yeah, like if you moved over here and you were on this side of the trough, if they were here, like you said, in respect to where they were, that's you would get good cover there. But obviously, if you're standing out here, you're not getting any cover if they're in that direction.
Okay, I'll move toward that trough area.
Okay, let's go ahead and take your turn. You climbing in?
Oh, fuck. I guess that's as far as I can get right there.
Okay. Okay, Kairu, you're up. You hear
And I want to take the dodge action.
Oh, okay. Okay, you do the dodge action. Kairu?
So last we saw them, they were on the roof that we're hiding, the building that we're hiding under.
Correct. Yep. They were right above you, and when you came over here, you heard them run across the roof somewhere.
Can I peek out and maybe see if I can see anything?
You can. How would you like to do that?
I guess I'll dash back over to the other side, like here, I guess.
Okay.
To see what I can see.
Okay. So you run over there and you look up and you don't see anything on the roof anymore.
Okay. Kairu doesn't see them anymore. They have moved.
Anything else?
I think that will be it.
Okay. Okay. Oh, poor Indigo. Indigo, you're just now finally getting that arrow pulled out of you, and you're bleeding and you're pissed off, and you turn around to see a nice young fellow with a wagon full of Girl Scout cookies approach you and ask you how your day's going. No, he's going to try to hit you. He rounds the corner out of the little alley between those two buildings, and he is heading straight for you. And he tries to attack you with a hit and hits. Well, not necessarily hits, but he's swinging at you profusely. The first one, you're aghast and you back away, and he misses you because he's not, the greatest of warriors. Second one, 22 hit.
Yes.
Okay. So he smacks you with his mace for 4 bludgeoning damage. And he's on you, and he's, haha, shadowy figure.
How much
Do
damage
I
did I
see
take from
him?
the first wound?
From across the way?
The first one was 5 piercing damage, and 1 level to your DC and spell attack. Tarhoon, what'd you say?
Do I see him attacking Indigo?
Yes.
Sweet. One so's because I don't think I can hear Indigo right now, but I want to blast him as my held action triggers.
Okay. Stand by. Donnie, which one of these 2 tokens is yours? Is the one you put out? The one on the right?
It is the one nearest to the bad guy.
Okay.
I was gonna make a reference to the fact that it was still there. Turn camera. He looks at the shadow clone that he apparently made. Nods.
Yes. Come with me. Yes. Okay. So yeah, you go ahead and blast him. Do a spell attack with disadvantage.
Why disadvantage?
Do you have dark vision?
I do. I can see in the dark.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I thought Dragonborn didn't have dark vision. I forgot.
But I do.
I forgot you're a champion warrior or a champion fighter.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay. So that's right. Okay, so yep, go ahead and blast. One more attack. 17 definitely hits. Oh yeah. So he runs up. You blast him. Boom. Indigo, you see this guy get blasted by some crazy new, cool, unique breath weapon, and he almost falls on you as he's hitting you. He manages to regain his. Wait, do you have other specialties on this breath weapon?
No.
Okay.
No, it just hits harder. It doesn't push or anything.
Okay. So yeah, Indigo, he still hits you, but he looks a bit dazed. Let's see here. Oh my, that's not good.
Indigo may hear Tarhoon saying, "It's my breath weapon."
Check out the potency of my breath weapon. Tarhoon. After you
Yes.
shoot him, your blazing force light breath weapon maneuver. After that's done, you hear whoosh as a bolt comes honing in on you.
Oh. Which
But
can I tell what?
go ahead, man.
Can I tell which direction it came from?
You can, because you can see it stick right into the wall right next to you because it missed, because he has disadvantage.
Oh.
Because he is only a human. So,
Ooh.
I forgot about that. So, yeah, he shoots,
You
but,
sure it's disadvantage, not dyslexia?
well, he has both. But he doesn't like to talk about the dyslexia. It's uncomfortable, you know. I don't really see it as an impediment, but whatever. We'll hash it out in the meetings. Yeah, that is all. That's it. Okay, so Seeger, or I'm sorry, Rander, you're up.
I'm gonna take my full turn to put my spear together.
Okay.
So that's me right now.
Okay.
I'm sitting in the bar, just kind of casually sticking it together, looking at the bartender, going, "Shh."
Okay. So yeah, you back into the bar, and some of the closer people are looking now at you, and the bartender looks at you and nods, and he goes about his business.
That's my jam.
Okay. Indigo, poor little fella. What you gonna do?
Wow. So Indigo's not feeling so hot right now. And does he only sees the one guy that got blasted in front of him, right? And that person's still up?
Yeah. He's kind of like hunched over a little bit. He's standing up at this moment. He's starting to stand straight up again and shake off.
I'm gonna stab him with my dagger.
Okay.
I think I have dark vision.
I think you do too. Go ahead. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. It's not disadvantage.
I have dark vision as a forest gnome.
Okay. It doesn't matter anyway. You don't have disadvantage. But 13 hits. Roll for damage.
All right. All right.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, you as he's standing up, you scamper over and give him a quick stab, and he takes it in the arm. He looks at you and growls. What else would you like to do? Anything with your bonus action?
Let's see. I don't have anything for bonus, so I'm done.
Okay. Okay, Vlad. You're up.
All right. I move over to this guy. And I grapple him.
Okay. Go ahead and do
Ouch.
He's pretty tough looking. But he is wounded. Oh, you already rolled. Okay. So you go to grapple him and he just backhands you. You move back a little bit, but you are unaffected.
I think that is all I can do right now.
Okay. Tarhoon.
I'm going to try and finish off the one I had earlier.
Okay.
That's with everybody else. 14, I'm assuming, does hit.
14 does, yes.
Sweet.
Okay, so you blast him straight through the middle of Vlad and Indigo. It hits him. He's stumbling, but he's still up.
Ah.
He's pretty hurting.
Okay. I will just stay because I'm getting some cover, but I won't move. I'll stay here.
Okay. After you shoot off the blast, immediately after you shoot off the blast, I need you to make a... Hey, dump stat charisma. Hey, thanks for the follow, man. I didn't have my nifty little custom animation. That's nice. Okay, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. As you hear another one of those whistling sounds.
Woo.
Oh, nice. So, yet another bolt flies towards you and plants itself into the wall. And you
I know
see,
where he is now.
Yep, you look at the bolt, you see which way it came from, and you see the roof across the street. He's starting to duck down, but you can still see him.
Okay.
Okay, Sigurd, you're up. So
Who can I see from where I'm at?
do a perception check. Let's see if you heard the one above you. You couldn't see him, but let's see if you heard and you know he's up there, because he did take a shot at Target. Okay, yeah, I'd say you heard something from above you, from the building above you. You've heard a noise, and you see the guy that's been getting beat up on over by Vlad and Indigo. Other than that, that's all you know of. You know there was 3 to 4 when you first came out the door. You saw them across the street.
What would it take to climb that building?
You should be proud.
50 feet of movement.
The dash.
Oh, I missed it. Hey, if somebody followed, thanks for the follow.
You should be proud.
There we go. Dumpstat Charisma. Hey, thanks for the follow, Dumpstat Charisma. Welcome to the initiative. Yeah, there we go. There it went. I wonder why it didn't go on earlier. Okay. So, yeah, if you go in between the buildings, you may have better luck. Climbing it from the front is probably going to be useless. You have very little to grasp with the overhang. Unless you go in the building and then upstairs out a window. However you want to traverse that. I mean, that's kind of up to you.
How can I get to them with my 30 feet of movement?
You can't. You can get...
You should be proud.
If it was me, I would go between the buildings and try to climb up. Hey, Smurfhawk31. Thanks. Welcome aboard. Thanks for joining the initiative. I would go between the buildings and try to do a straight climb up that way. If you have any equipment in your pack, that would speed things up. But with 30 feet of movement and on top of a roof,
How tall are these buildings?
25 feet. At the
Okay,
peak.
and I'm right in front of one right now.
Yes.
So if I attempted to straight climb it with 30 feet of movement, if I succeeded in my roll, I would get to the top, correct?
No, you would need a climb speed. You take a penalty for if you don't have a climb speed.
Oh, I thought I would just have to roll for it.
Can you dash?
Of course I can dash, I just wanted to be able to get up there and hit something.
No, I mean, can you dash and climb?
You know, he means it'll double your move speed. So yeah, you'll get farther with a dash. But with climbing, let me pull it up here. I have a quick reference guide available. I needed it for cover. So, movement. Let's go to climb. That's not movement, that's action. There we go. Climb. So, it costs you 10 feet per 5 feet climbed. May involve a strength athletics check if the climb is difficult. So it's
So I can climb 15 feet.
with a standard movement, yes. But it's going to take you 10 feet to get to the building, and then 25. Well, you're not going to need 25. Let's say 20 feet because it's 25 feet at the peak. So 20 feet to get to the lowest part of the roof. It's like your best bet would be right over here where this guy is, underneath him, in the corner of the building. You start up at that lowest peak, you climb, or lowest part, you climb up there and give him hell. But you're not gonna, like Vlad said, you can use your dash to double your movement to get you up there, but you're not gonna have an action left when you get there.
Okay, dash it up.
Okay. So you dash up and you are, I'll put you here, but you're more so like right where that guy is, right at the very edge. And you still have,
Sure, gotcha.
you still have, 10, and then 40, so 50. So you still have 10 feet of movement when you get up here.
Can I use my movement to bump into other people and push them off the roof?
No, that would be a shove, but you can
Okay.
you can grind on him if you want.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe it's just a mild grind.
Okay.
I don't want to give him the idea that like I'm happy to see him.
Okay. So half a twerk and a mild grind. Or do you want to keep it personal and still face him while you're doing it?
I want to face the one on the left.
No, the guy on the left is on the ground fighting Indigo and Vlad.
What? I could have hit him on the ground?
Yeah, he's been fighting them.
God damn it, Kyle.
Hey, I'm not the one not paying attention.
So many things happening. It's fine. I'll stay on the roof. I'll face the one that's on the roof.
Okay.
And for the record, that would be me. What's going on? Just kidding.
See, Don's got it all figured out. Okay, so you climb up on it. You run past this guy because he's pretty much like, he's barely hanging on. They messed him up pretty bad. There's breath weapons happening. There's some stabbing. You know, he's having a rough go of it. So you run past him knowing your friend's got him. You climb up the side of the building. You get up there and you square off against this dark figure. Looks like a low belly scum on the roof. And, yeah, you square off. Kairu, you're up.
Okay. I am going to stare directly at the gnome guy, almost intently, like I'm on the hunt, and I take into a full, I use my Step of the Winds, my bonus action, and I go off into this really fast movement, and I'm gonna run and jump on top of the roof.
Oh,
I double my jump speed,
okay.
my jump distance, and I double my speed.
Okay, so you move the 10 feet. Which part of the roof and which roof would you like to get on?
I am going to run directly that way and jump.
you already have like a 20 or 30-foot climb speed too, don't you?
I do, but I probably could jump that. I have
If-
45 feet of movement, and I double my jump and my movement speed.
Okay, so we want high jump.
Yes.
Okay. So you leap into the air, equal to 3 feet plus your strength modifier. If you move at least 10 feet, which you did. Standing high jump, it's only half a distance. So 3 feet plus your strength modifier, which is what, 1 or 2? I'm guessing, or 0
Is 0.
for a
But I
monk.
think as
So-
long as I have Kai, I probably could only be.
I don't think it really matters because your climb speed is going to aid you tremendously. So you
Yeah.
jump 12 feet total. That would double your jump distance, height-wise. So you jump 12. You run over. You jump 12 foot up. You dig your claws in, and that's only got you. Okay, so you still have. How many feet of movement do you have? Oops, sorry.
I have 45 normally,
Okay, and with.
but I doubled it for the dash.
Okay, so you have 90 feet total. Wow. Okay, so you only used a fraction of that. So where are we going here?
How much does it take for me to get to this part of the roof?
About 30.
30?
Yeah.
Okay. So then I'm going to jump over here, 35,
Mm-hmm.
40, and I'm going to whack that dude.
Okay. You go up, and he's watching Sigurd. He's getting ready to swing at Sigurd. His crossbow's away, and you come up to say hi. 16 hits. For foe slashing damage. Okay.
Rawr.
Okay. Now, did you already use Kai to get up there?
My Step of the Wind does not cost me Kai. Instead, it just costs me my bonus action.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Because I have my tattoo, which is the Dancing Fox tattoo, which makes my Step of the Wind class feature permanent instead of costing 1 Kai.
Yeah. Yep. Very nifty. Okay, so you head up there, you jump over, you take a slash at him so you don't have your bonus action to do your full round of flurry of blows or anything. Okay. Let's see. Anything else while you're there?
I just look really pissed off and I hiss at him.
Okay. He looks
my
at
turn.
you first curiously, like, what the hell are you? And then you see him. He starts pulling his mace that he was getting ready to smack Sigurd with, and he starts heading over towards you with it. And with that, he's going to make a couple attacks against you with it. Rawr. Oh, it's horrible. You know what? That was a rough swing, buddy. He swings at you with the mace at first. You're still jazzed up from your nice little workout to get up here, and you easily dodge the first mace, and it plants itself in the shingles. And he is going to forgo that second attack, pulling his mace out of the roof.
Cool.
For his natural one. Shameful natural one. Okay, so Johnny Be Good down here on the ground, I say. Little gnome boy, he's sensing his days are numbered, but he's gonna take you with him. He wants to try to smack you again.
Oh,
Oof.
not good.
He says, "Damn magic users." Ugh. And he takes his mace and tries to smack you right across the temple with it. For 6 bludgeoning damage. And then he's going to tennis backhand it, and only catch you in the shoulder for an additional 8 bludgeoning damage. Which you'd think would be less than in the face, but physics.
I'm very tempted to throw up shield to at least avoid one of those hits. Because he hit me twice, right?
Yeah. You can do so now. If you should so choose.
Yeah. I'm not ready to go down yet. So on one of those attacks, I can't see what the attack were. What were the attacks?
The 2 mace attacks at the bottom. One was what was a natural 20, and
He's not in roll 20 anymore, so he can't see it.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So yeah, he attacked you twice with mace attacks. The first was a natural 20 for 6 damage, and the second one was a 20 for 8 damage.
I don't think I can block either of them.
Oh, you don't have major armor on?
No, I don't.
I guess that'd be tough to kind of hide. You can't really hide major armor, even if you had it on in the city.
Well, is it visible? I didn't even know it was visible. I have a +5 bonus if I throw shield. That would give it a 21. So I could block the second mace and not go down. So that's what I'll do.
Okay.
I'll block the second mace.
You throw up the shield. It just was a split second too late. So the first shot with the mace smacks you right upside the head, but you manage to hold it together long enough to finish the shield spell, and it deflects the second blow. So you only take 6 damage.
Yes. And I stagger back.
He says, "I knew you were a magic user. Filth. You're filth." And he starts coughing up blood. "Ugh. You're all gonna pay." Okay. And Tarhoon.
But it was either that or go down. I'm not gonna go down without fighting.
Yes. Hello, roof bastard.
Roof bastard's down. He climbed right down the side of the building.
Oh, good.
You're only gonna get 1 shot. You magic bastard! And he shoots, tries to shoot you with the crossbow. I'm guessing missing again.
That does miss, yes. Tarhoon shouts back, "You're being racist! I can't help being born the way I am."
Damn breath weapon of yours. Okay. And Kairu, the one that you just slashed up, he is going to return volley. Now that you got his attention over Sigurd. And 10.
He already did.
Oh, did he do that? Did he go first?
Yeah, his was the first one. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he hit the roof. My bad. Scrolling up's good. Okay. So yeah, my bad. So, yeah, he quietly plays pinochle when he's waiting.
Kitty was gonna have big sad eyes.
What? Can't do this again. Okay. Reynard, you're up. So you got your spear assembled. What would you like to do?
Pokes his head out the door.
Okay. You see a guy across
Left.
the street.
Looks right. Sees the guy across the street, all by his lonesome, and decides that he needs to have a friend. So he's going to move out this way. It's about right there. And then he's going to put down roots.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Me over here instead. And then he puts down roots, and he's gonna stab at the guy because I have reach now.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you don't even need to be next to him.
I'm gonna remember how to do this. I got a token. I got a tree token.
Oh, you got one? Okay.
No. The tree token you just put out there.
Yeah, why not? So let's give this
Nice.
to you. Since we're gonna be doing this quite often, you might as well get it in now. Okay, so. Oh, hold
He
on.
just kind of laughs and goes, "How's that for magic for you?"
This guy. It's like you just saw Jesus. Oh my! What in
laughs and says, "How's that for magic for you?" And he goes to stick him like a pig.
Okay. You reach out with the long limb arm. Ugh. Oh yeah, spear. Center hit. Ugh.
For 12 damage on a D4. Suck it.
Gotta love that.
Or no, that's a D6. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's right. We did give it
Give it spear stats.
spear stats. Now, I can't even get over here to. There we go. Capture the thing. Roll the d6 to see if it disassembles.
Yes.
Where are we at here? So how much damage was that? 12. Nice. Okay. Yeah, you stab him center mass. Ugh.
My dagger comes off in his chest.
Yep.
Well, that was short-lived. And then I proceeded to try to beat him with a stick. No, I'm just kidding.
You can.
Not yet.
Still have it. Okay, so yeah, the dagger you stab him in the chest, and it kind of grazes off and hits him in the ribs, and the dagger sticks in there briefly. And as you pull back, the dagger comes unwound from the stick, and now you just have a nice sized stick in your hand. And he takes your dagger out, and it falls to the ground in front of him. But it was a good shot, nonetheless.
Don't you know that's bad first aid? You're supposed to leave the point the object in, so you don't bleed to death.
Indigo, you're up.
Can Indigo see this guy?
No, not from where you're at. You know something's up there. You know something's up there because you just saw two of your friends go up there. But,
Alright. So I'm gonna take my dagger and stick him in the. I'm gonna stick it to him. Just the tip.
just give him just the tip, laddie. Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
A 16 does it, yes. Oh, tiny gnome dagger. All right.
I did say just the tip.
That's true, and that you delivered on what you announced. That's true. So yeah, you just give him a little poke, and he's starting to back up as you do it. He's what was that? I live. Would you like to do anything else?
Ooh. I wish I could, but I can't, so I won't.
Okay.
I'll just twitch eye nervously.
Okay. Vlad, you're up.
Alright, let's try this again. I want to try to grapple this guy again. Come on, baby. One time. There we go.
Ooh, okay.
Now you got a real crappy.
I'll work on it. Let's see here. Oh! What the-
Such a waste of turn.
So he brushes you
So
off once
mean.
again. Maybe you should use magic. You're a wimp.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Them
there's-
fighting words.
There's your action. Do you
Yeah,
have a bonus
that's
action?
it. No.
And biting words.
Okay, so Tarhoon, you're up, brother.
Mine! Oh. I'm assuming a 9 misses.
Okay, so you're shooting this guy? Yes.
So this one.
Oh, that
The
one?
one on the ground. Yeah.
Okay. A 9 does miss.
Poop.
It does miss poop as well. It didn't hit the guy either. Let's see. Roll a stealth check to see. Are you still going with the whole breath weapon?
It's a breath weapon, yeah.
Okay, so roll a stealth check. You have a giant tree standing right next to you, and he's
Apparently a lot less shy than you are.
okay. Okay. Yeah, Raynard, you saw a bright light and a blast come from from Tarhoon's direction. He had his hands up by his mouth. Maybe it was to funnel it. Maybe it helps funnel it.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, Rainer doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bra.
Yeah, it's all you, man. Do you? Okay. Yeah, just letting you know. Maybe looks a little fishy. Whether you care or not, meh. Okay, it's nobody else. Everybody else is doing their own thing.
He has gills now?
Let's see.
For my movement, can I climb onto this roof?
Yeah, you can get there with that much.
Hey.
Yeah, so you grab one of the support poles and you climb up and you get just right up there.
Okay.
Okay. Kairu, you're up.
All right. I'm going to attack this guy. And then I'm going to spend a point of key. And swing at him once more. And get very angry at myself.
So you're swinging and swinging. Sigurd, wait, did we skip you?
You must be wearing claw caps.
Yeah. Back to the clock. Stupid clock.
You quickly skip Sigurd.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did because he should have went before. Okay. Okay. So you swing and swing. There's no purchase. Although your claw caps might have got caught on his armor, but he didn't care too much. Sigurd, you're up. Oh, I'm sorry. Anything else, Kairu? Movement or anything?
No.
Okay. Sigurd, what would you like to do, brother? Thomas? Sigurd?
He fell asleep.
Thomas! I know! I didn't plan on, it going down like this. Okay. So Sigurd is going to take a fall off the roof. Let's give him a. Erg. Let's try out that new Fisher's Mitt. Sigurd looks like he's punching the guy. Yeah, 16 will hit. With that, he does 9 slashing damage. Nice. Okay.
Good job, Sigurd.
Shh. Trying to kill this guy and take a nap. Okay. It is the dude's turn. And you hear yay. Kind of weird, like almost Native American yipping. And this guy runs down the alley. Oh, that's not gonna work. Okay, Kairu, you're going to get an opportunity attack, as well as Sigurd, as that guy tries to run away. Oh yeah, that definitely hits. Oh yeah, that hits as well. Wow. Okay, so yikes, 17 points of damage. Oof. So now he goes from like a full bolt running away, and you guys are, oh wow, that's convenient. Whack. And he's definitely hurt now. My oh my, that was not fortuitous. Okay. So he runs away, and oof. You know what? Indigo, the one in front of you, he sees his end is near. Going down without a fight. No retreat. No mercy. He swings at you for 21 and 7 damage.
Even if I throw up shield, it would be a 21, so he still hits. When you think about this,
See, if you guys had a bard, you could have had a nice little inspiration die.
We'll just pick one up at the corner store.
You know, in this neighborhood, they're probably cheap. I wonder if a hooker counts as a bard.
Hey, baby, you want some inspiration?
You can do it, sugar. You got him.
Yeah, whatever. As long as I get my 5 copper pieces, I don't care.
If she's smoking a cigar.
Yes.
no, it won't help. So Indigo goes down.
Oh.
No.
Pish.
Okay, so Indigo, you feel the cold steel of this guy's mace smack you right in the chest, and you just kind of fold over. Your old ass gnome body just crinkles down, and you fall unconscious, and you are bleeding out. Okay, it's their turn. Okay, Reynard, Tree Boy. Come on, Tree Boy.
The one that I was attacking left, right?
Yes, he ran down the alley.
Did I get an attack opportunity for using my threat and reach?
That's true. Yeah, that's right. You have umpteen bazil. Oh, yeah, you do with the stick still. You still have that reach with the stick.
Yeah, because the spear doesn't have a reach.
Well, we're just gonna assume the stick is a great club, right?
It's just a club.
Club. Well, the club only has. Okay, yeah. Never mind. Spear only has 5.
Spear gives you reach.
Yeah, yeah.
Being a tree increases my reach by 5 feet. I have a 10-foot reach.
Yeah, you're good. Yep, good. And give him a smack. You know. 13, I think, just hits. Come on. Oh yeah, 13 hits. Yep.
9 damage.
9. Okay, yes, he's definitely gonna take 9.
Anyway, and as my actual turn, my bonus action, I'm going not be a training. And then I'm going to over here. I'm going to attack this guy.
Okay. Very elusive and long-lasting. Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, not the spirit. He's an attack roll.
Woo!
No, he's the spirit attack roll. It's 8 damage.
Okay. Yeah.
They're wrong then, that's all.
Yeah.
Why
he
is that one only 8 damage?
Well, the spirit is set to do a d6 rather than a d4.
Oh, okay.
So I clicked the spear on accident. So I went back to the club so that I get the right damage.
Oh, gotcha. The 25 with the club. Okay.
Yeah,
You go up,
They're critical.
club made it a whole lot more.
you go up and club him with your what's left over of your makeshift spear, and bleh, his brains start climbing out, essentially climbing out of his brain or out of his skull, as you smash him right in the side of the head.
And leans over to goes. Hell seal.
Oh, Vlad, he's been trying, you know. He's really been at the gym a lot lately, and he's trying to get that grapple perfected.
I just wanted a hug.
That's all.
That same shit happened in the last session too. It's really good communist electronic.
Okay, are we doing anything anything else?
Other than picking my knife now, really.
Well, we gotta pick up Indigo somehow.
Okay, so are we chasing after these immediately? Are we regrouping? What are we doing?
I would say regroup.
I want to chase after one of them or something. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Get my
I mean, I could
belly.
definitely chase after them, but I'd lose my party, and I don't think that's wise.
Okay, well, if that needs to chase after him, I tell him to go ahead. I'll go and my knife and go after that. Rest of us.
Okay, so you guys regroup, gather up Indigo, help patch him up a little bit, just to get him back with the living. And, yeah, Vlad, you can take off and chase after them. You try, but don't you lose sight of all of them.
Use one of that spell today to go back up under me.
Ah, okay. Indigo, you've been magically healed. So you guys are standing in the middle of the street, and you survived your first encounter with the No Right Syndicate. Rather petty members of the No Right Syndicate. What would you guys like to do from here? Where would you be heading?
I will probably pick up the body. We should not leave this here.
Okay, so you,
I'm
yep.
gonna suggest secret is it's dark, right? Everything's still down.
Yes, it's dark here. Although there are residents around, so you could probably safely assume that somebody's seen some of the shit you guys did go down.
Well, what I'm thinking is, since you know about the Godhead house, who's memories are, why don't we try and go to the mine and crash the mine? It's the last
Do
place
they-
to look for us.
Do they know about the Godhand house?
I'm assuming it. I mean, it's been around for a long time, and our new base is here. So watching the new base here, we check this one as new base. You know, thinking about it logically, we would have already known.
But they might not be able to go to a place. It is a spire.
We need to regroup somewhere.
Okay.
Because I know there's people that sleep.
So where are we heading? Are we heading to the mine, or are we heading back to Godhand House?
All of the others said.
We can always go back home and take turns watching.
To
This
home?
is true.
We going to home?
I just don't like the idea of the mine, except for the fact that it's a one-way in and out type of thing, and I don't really want to get trapped if something happens.
That's true. Let's go back to the Godhead house and, like she said, take shifts of watch.
I mean, if shit really hits the fan, then we can go to the mine and lose them in those tunnels. But for now, just stick with the house.
Yeah, not to mention the mines aren't very safe inside either. I mean, last time we ran into the cave fishers.
That's true too. It's the Godhead house.
Okay. Okay, so what are you doing
What
with the
should we do with dead body?
Is it fresh enough for Vlad?
I mean, it is freshly dead, but Vlad took off.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right, he did.
Yeah, I mean, you guys don't know this yet, but yeah, I can only feed on the living.
Oh man, but you watched him die right in front of you. That's probably still. I mean, he was pre-rigor mortis. He wasn't even that. He was fresh. But imagine you could.
Oi! They ain't even stiff yet.
Yeah, his blood was probably still warm.
Yeah, but is his heart still pumping?
Oh, I don't think it matters. The blood didn't settle. I mean, by now,
Proper motivation.
by the time you get back, yeah, it's past where you can drink. So you guys have a body. Vlad shows back up. Couldn't find anybody. So we're heading to Godhand House. Are we taking the body with us? What are we doing?
I probably would dispose of the body somewhere in an alleyway out of sight, I guess.
Okay.
Just taking it all the way back to our house doesn't seem very sanitary or not suspicious.
So you drag the body into this alleyway down here and drag it in a little bit, and you find there's different piles of stuff in the alley, but you find a nice pile of like crates. You gotta bury it under that. Like kind of shove it
Let's bring it to the morgue. Just kind of slide them right in there.
Dump it in the hole.
Yeah,
Oh, I could do that too.
maybe.
And check them for anything that might be useful.
Okay. You, as you examine this guy, just a normal guy and human, and on him you find 4 gold pieces and 2 silver pieces, and you see he has 2 tattoos on his arm, one of a mace and one of a crossbow.
Can I cut those tattoos off?
You could cut them from his flesh. Yeah, I mean you could cut his flesh off. You can't cut the tattoos off. Though.
Well, I'm cutting a bit of his flesh off. Yeah.
Okay, so you do a jigsaw moment where you cut the jigsaw piece out of his arm.
I would cut the skin all the way around his arm, from wherever that tattoo is, and I leave enough gap away from it so that if need be, maybe we could, for anybody who has actual skin, could stitch it up and put it like between their sleeve and an armband, make it seem like it's a tattoo of theirs.
Okay. Creepy, but I like it. Okay. Okay, so you peel off his tattoos, his skin, and other than that, the gold and the silver, and he has a pendant that looks an awful lot like the one found before.
You said 4 gold pieces and 2 silver pieces?
Yes.
Okay, and then he had a pendant?
Yeah, he has a pendant of the No Right Syndicate. Which they're not supposed to wear because this guy was dumb. Okay, so yeah, you guys bury him. Okay, and you head back to Godhand. We'll just refer to it as Godhand now because most of the locals don't call it Godhand House. So anyway, let's wrap this up. So you guys head back. It is now, say it's now like 8 o'clock, and you guys are getting back to the house. And that's where we're gonna wrap up tonight. You guys get back to the house without incident.
Yay!
Okay. Great session today, everybody. And yeah, it's as much as I'd like to claim to be totally prepared for all that that went down, I wasn't totally prepared for that. I thought things were going to go a completely different direction. I wasn't ready. So, oh well, I liked it. It went good. You guys met your first encounter, small encounter with the No Right Syndicate. And yeah, we're still gotta meet up with Phil and see about selling some shit. I'm trying to figure out how to get you guys home. So yeah, thanks for sticking with us, everybody, and great session. Thanks for the players, and y'all have a good night.
Same.
Thanks, Kyle.